that is explicitly stated in the player's handbook
If
as
the
an
DM
optional
lets you.
rule.
If
So,
the DM
like,
lets you.
the DM
You
might
do what you
decide
want to do.
that
This is.
such things don't quite fit the campaign that they want to run.
I was like, no, things are pretty wackadoodle in this world.
Wackadoodle.
You train how you want to train.
Boink. I generally find feats more fun than ability score increases.
But I know, but it's basically like your id versus your super ego though. Which one's gonna like you could having the ability to like sit on food and shit out your mouth is a great feat, but inevitably having a higher dexterity would be good for you in the long run, right?
Well,
not
there's
that
no
example.
feat that useless.
Not that example,
like
specifically, but like let's say I
fact
picked a
that-
feat because it was fun, but it only ended up using it one time.
That's true, but feats basically all provide some mechanical benefit.
Like what?
And
I was gonna make that joke. Thanks, Andrew.
No.
The mechanical benefit is generally as good as the mechanical benefit that you get from taking a straight ability score increase, but it also then it has more power to shape the way you play than a straight ability score increase, and has more role-playing opportunities than a straight ability score increase.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
But then
the optional feat rule.
Oh yeah.
you can have
Hello.
3 feats.
If you're a centaur, you get 4.
Gross.
Nerd.
We don't like to talk about those.
What's up, dudes?
Hello.
Hi.
I guess start bringing beer. You guys always bring drink.
Oh, hey, Emmy,
I don't hang out with people without
would you be
booze.
very, very nice to me and put this in the fridge?
Yeah.
Thank you.
See, we figured
I
out
didn't
last
see her.
time Emmy enjoyed
And I was like,
D&D a lot more when she was drunk.
Oh,
So,
I'll take that as both an insult and a compliment.
well, I get
I have
it.
anxiety.
As I did provide some of the
Especially
alcohol.
when you're first starting out, you know, you need to kind of like loosen up
No,
a
I
little.
totally agree with you. Like, you don't want to spend too much thought in D&D unless you like it. Then think.
And it takes a while to like it. It's an acquired taste.
like my beer I'm
Yeah.
drinking probably.
Well, yeah, like coffee and beer, and you've acquired those, so it's true.
Good old coffee beer.
Yeah,
Where am I
it's,
gonna plant myself? Probably on the floor.
Anywhere you want.
So I can eat my salad.
Anywhere you want to, that's the place
I
you
don't
can
want to bump
do.
this with my backpats.
well,
Oh, but I bumped the
You
chair.
bumped it with your hand.
I'm sorry.
Fine.
Session
What?
over.
you should
I'll
smell
just
it.
I'll just take it down.
Ooh.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Is that just coffee?
Your
consequences
will be remembered.
Oh God.
I got a mango IPA.
Oh.
What's up, friend?
Went to Spice
So I get-
and
so I get
got
5
the,
more
chocolate
points
fudge coffee.
Of lay on hands, which is fun.
I freaking love spice merchants.
I get divine smite.
I'm so excited for my infusions.
Is that what you get for your artificer? Is that already added in to Dice
Yeah.
Cloud? Did you say yeah or no?
Yeah, I added.
Oh, okay.
I can make sending stones now, which could be extremely useful.
Do you need milk?
No, it's just really tight.
I now have expertise in stealth and insight.
Michael, do you want your naughty dice back?
Yes,
Is that a fork?
Yeah, I got a dice jail for any misbehaving dice.
So,
if
all of my dice
yeah, so when they roll bad, feel free to toss them in prison.
I just
Not
throw
it.
them away.
So they can think about what they've done.
You just what you.
I just throw them away.
Oh.
Colorado is all virtual. I just throw my phone away when I get shitty rolls there. It all works out. Hello, friends.
You know, here's a perfect spot for throwing your expensive electronic devices.
Where?
Just like right at the corner of the.
Oh yeah. I think there's.
wall
Is there a
there
dent there
next to the
from when
door.
you did it?
Yeah.
A dent? No, I don't know. I think it turned out pretty scot-free. Can't say the same for your DS though.
Yeah,
Shame.
real bummer about that.
Real shame about that. That poor guy. We were playing Zelda once.
If
and
only there was some way to prevent that.
we were playing Zelda once, and just after a death, just out of nowhere, she just tosses the DS at the wall.
I had been getting progressively angrier.
It wasn't showing was the thing, so it came out of nowhere for poor me that was sitting there watching you play.
I'm pretty sure I chipped a tooth.
It was like,
Oh my God.
you did what?
Like I was clenching my jaw so hard. I'm pretty sure that day I actually tipped it too.
We weren't even on the we weren't even on the water temple. Holy moly!
Holus molus.
Okay.
I got to give Emmy a quick rundown on how spells and spell slots work.
I might need that too because I'm not even sure how many I have now that I've reached level 2.
I can help you.
Oh, I got you.
Cool.
What the hell?
Because I don't know. I'm
told
not
you
sure
right
what
at the beginning what
like
this
how
is.
many spell slots I'll have, and also I'm not sure what I'm like upping
not
as far as
ranged?
stats.
You're a Paladinian, right?
Is it
A
gross?
Paladinian, yes, from
Okay.
Paladinian.
hard.
You have
So what
2
is
spell
this?
slots at
Is
first
it
level.
gross?
Okay.
No, it's
And
fine.
these are the things that you're going to be
You can have
gaining.
my
You're going to
salad
get a
if you
fighting
want it.
style, spell casting,
I did see those.
and then
Sure.
divine smite.
And
So-
then my proficiency bonus is still +2.
That's
Yes.
so good.
So does like my AC go up or anything or
No.
Okay.
I also always
Gotcha.
thought it was
That all
super
stays the same.
expensive, but
Yeah.
I got
Okay.
a full
Essentially, the
sandwich
nice
and
thing
side
about
salad
Dice
and you got
Cloud
a full salad
is it
for
basically
$17.
handles most of the level up, like stat
sure.
increases.
Maybe
for
I need to go
So-
into Dice Cloud
I don't know
because
why
I
I
was
was
on
always
5e
under the
tools.
impression that it was like super expensive. I don't know.
Because we used to be more poor than we are now.
That's fair.
And so at one point that probably was really expensive.
Yeah, fair enough.
Would be my only
Go to
educated
mod.
guess.
I honestly didn't
Okay,
even check to see if
so-
I got anything else.
Yeah. So you are. What's your charisma modifier? As
My,
well?
my charisma modifier is a +3.
Okay, so you are
Huh?
going to have
I'm just gonna look
4
over your character just because
spells prepared and 1
your
spell slot
class is
cast.
so.
So
I'm not gonna
So
start
full,
breaking
okay, so
until
it's what,
next
4
level.
spell slots prepared and then
No,
one.
Makes it feel any
you're
better.
going to have 1 spell slot, or sorry, 2 spell slots. Right?
Yeah.
That means that you can cast 2 spells per long rest.
Yeah.
But you get to have 4 spells prepared, so you get to choose
Oh.
amongst those. 4
Oh, so I have
spells
a so I have a
which spell you
pool
can
of
Ah,
cast.
fine.
pool of 4. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I think there's a link on 5e tools to see like what spells I can choose from.
Yes, it's also on D&D Beyond, which I now have pulled up.
Cool. Where do I go on Dice Cloud to level?
So
Under-
go to Journal, and then Paladin.
Okay.
So you'll want to delete the new class.
If
So
it
click
helps,
new
don't
class
say the
1,
receipt was right.
and then edit,
I think
and
it is. It's
then
just
the
like
trash can.
Oh.
there's not
So
a whole
whenever
lot.
you
It's,
press
like,
the plus,
weirdly
you have to do
watered
that
down.
to get
Oh.
rid of it. Otherwise,
They
it'll
don't make
add an
themselves.
empty thing.
Well,
So
I
you'll
said
click
it
on
from
Paladin,
Paladin,
before.
then
Edit.
edit.
I wonder if they were like running out and so they watered it down.
It's loading.
Yum.
So yeah. So you are
That's
now
okay.
up to Paladin, and
And
that
that-
will
At
automatically
least
adjust
it's field
almost
grade,
everything.
so the
But
lettuce
before
also
you
tastes
leave
good.
that, you will go to
How's it going, Andrew?
go to edit,
How about you?
Oh, good.
and
Oh.
you will go add effect, and you will do spell slots.
Oh yeah, this is.
Did you
I
guys-
suppose this
No,
is
you'll
like the.
click
Oh,
the
I see.
text or spell
Did
slot.
you guys see my
Level
cool
two.
And then you'll
sign I
do
made for my classroom?
At level 1,
I commented
Oh.
on it. It
base
wouldn't matter.
value. So
What was this?
click it's top there, and then you'll value is
I made a sign for my
Okay.
classroom and put it on Facebook.
and then just the back arrow there.
On
Yep.
Facebook, you said?
And then
I don't think
that is all you
need.
need to add in there.
The
So
profile.
you'll go ahead and click the check mark in the
Just
top
didn't
right.
want to check. What I said.
And
The
then
one post Dante made.
And then I
earlier
can choose a
on
fighting
Facebook.
style.
Yeah, that's right. I just
Yes,
assumed this right now was our
so-
training montage.
Will that be under features?
Yes. So let me get the paladin class page pulled up here so you can see what fighting styles you have available.
Oh, cool! It automatically upgraded my land hands.
Michael,
It's so
this is the
nice.
sign I made for my classroom.
Yeah, I saw that.
I like the response to the that Georgia high school saying that they can't enforce their students wearing masks. Somebody said if you can enforce girls not wearing spaghetti straps and their skirts,
No
then
shit.
you can enforce wearing a mask. So
Maybe that's why Zach's so good at someone police what he was wearing before.
Yep. I read this really
so
great
these
one.
are the fighting styles you have.
Yeah, I saw those on 5e tools. I think I want to go for protection,
Okay, so
unless I don't know if you have experience like with playing with a character. I mean, I figure it'd probably be pretty useful as long as I can stick close to somebody.
a creature you can see
especially-
attacks a target other than you that is within 5 feet of you. You can use your reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack
so I can stick
So,
with our squishier
That
party
would
members.
be really useful for you and me together, because now that I am rogue, I am always going to want to be in melee range of
Are you ready to
an
get
enemy,
started?
and also next to an
This
ally.
is
I
very
will do that,
important
so-
that this is achieved.
So I will go ahead and add that to your page because
Ready
it's
for
very easy to do
montage.
with a laptop.
Okay, yeah, it's probably Dice Pod is not very intuitive on mobile, unfortunately. I
It's-
found.
Yeah, it's super buggy, but copy paste works wonders.
Anytime I have to type in more than like 10 snippets in Dice Pod, I just type it out somewhere else or something.
Okay, I am going to go look at my different spell options.
Emmy, I'm gonna say
Uh-oh.
dog greens, chicken strips are better than
Coaches?
coaches.
Everyone's chicken strips are better than Coaches. That was not good.
Coaches where?
In Emporia.
I like Coaches. Have they gone downhill? Because they used to be really good. It's been
They-
years since I've had them though.
Well, they are like my college best friend's favorite thing on the entire fucking planet. Like
Sure.
she talks about them constantly.
They're very like homemade.
Yes, but we went last. She got married last weekend, and we
Yeah.
went the night before, and like the rest of us were just like, these are incredibly okay. Not even okay. They weren't very good. They were burnt.
He's like,
too.
I love-
They were like
I love
way
Cracker
overfried.
Bread.
Well, maybe they had an off night because I was pretty surprised with them. Like the first time I went to Coaches, I don't usually even get chicken strips, but like it just sounded good, and I ordered them, and I thought they were pretty fantastic.
Maybe it was an off night because I went with her like 3 years ago and remember really liking it, but then I was like,
Maybe
maybe I
it's
just
just your-
didn't get the chicken strips. I don't
It's
remember.
Yeah.
Coaches is good
Ooh, I
though.
want to see.
Coaches is good. Their
Look,
appetizers
she's
are
doing the
also good.
fisticuffs.
It's amazing.
Oh.
Incredible.
Are you gonna paint her?
Probably not. I'm
Let's-
really bad at creative things such as that.
Hey Andrew, I have a request.
What's up?
For when we take down an enemy, for whatever reason, YouTube randomly recommended to me today a video that compiles all of the elite grunts from Halo Combat Evolved.
What do you mean?
It's like 6 minutes of all of their sounds from the game. So what I'm saying is, I think it'd be great every time we kill an enemy. They go. God, those elites, their sounds are so goofy.
Did you go get tacos today,
Alright, so shall we pick you out 4 paladin spells?
Yeah, I'm looking at the list. Okay, it says level. So I can only pick first level spells at first, I imagine.
So,
Okay.
I'm just really hoping this is the
what
last
I'm
thing I
gonna
have
do
to
for
use.
you here is
The dice?
filter them spells like that.
Oh.
Why are people-
Oh, did you order yours?
There we go.
And now you can click the plus button to
I'm so
see
excited to see how
the
small it's
spell
gonna be.
description.
It's gonna be tiny.
Okay.
It's like-
You mind if I
Yeah.
What if the
peruse a
model
little bit?
itself is massive?
Thank you.
Like for some reason, like takes
They
up
just-
like 9
It's
squares.
just messed up and it's just like
I
But in
will
theory,
show you
proportion-wise,
how
it's still
to add them on
tiny.
Dice
It's
Cloud.
just a huge model.
But
Or awkwardly,
It's
it's
so
the
much
smallest in
easier
the
to do
wall,
it
but for
on
some
laptop than it
reason
is
it's
on
like
mobile.
lengthy.
so,
Oh, I
on
thought blessed.
desktop.
Okay. I thought blessed would be you. It's a buff.
it's that
Yeah.
thin. Just like
The 2 level 1 heal spells are Cure Wounds and Healing Word.
Okay, cool.
I'd be very upset about
I
that.
imagine
Be
so
awkward.
cure,
Not that they're
healing
messed up,
word and
just like
cure
the
wounds.
vision of that.
Yes, so Cure Wounds you have to
Really
be in
bother me.
touch range, but heals more. Healing Word has range, but heals less.
I
Maybe
imagine I
Dog
probably
Greens
want
is having a
healing
weird
word
night,
at first
'cause
just
this
because I already
sandwich
have
was
one
so
in my
good
hands.
when I got it last time, and this time
Oh. Maybe I don't.
Do you guys have
Maybe I
enough
can't get it
range
yet.
to steal?
Oh,
Right
is
in the
it?
fridge?
I didn't see it
Now
in
that
alphabetical.
ages?
No.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I guess you don't get Healing Word.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, if Dante's salad isn't soup, it's not good enough.
Emmy, eat a fat dick and die.
Would you like
Good
some more
lord.
lettuce with your soup?
So,
Oh,
so,
he looked
Don-
really nice to
so
me.
I take it Dante likes to drown his salad in dressing.
Mm-hmm.
Eat
I'm
a
not
fat
that way,
dick.
But I like to have it. What are you whispering?
He was
You'll
so
find
nice. What a nice.
Will I?
You okay, Mike?
No.
Oh no.
I am worried. That's why I asked. So are you?
Not doing fine.
Okay. You're so stoic, which is, I guess, normal, but
Yeah.
no, stop. The delay in the talk, it's like Discord all over again.
Yeah, the difference is that you can hear me laugh, whereas on Discord I wouldn't press the push to talk until I'd finished laughing.
Did they just come out with a new Unearthed Arcana book? Or an update?
Unearthed Arcana comes out almost monthly, so...
Okay, because there's a whole bunch of...
Why?
There's a
don't
whole
wanna look
bunch
at
of
your
new,
stuff.
like,
Dick?
fighter...
I don't want to look at your stuff.
Oh.
It's just my OBS.
I'm gonna...
It's just showing
Andrew,
what the
take a
recording
peek at
looks
that.
like.
Because there's
You should
one
try
that
this.
I've never read
I
before.
think you'll like
It's
it.
unarmed fighting. Your unarmed strikes can deal bludgeoning damage equal to 1d6 plus your strength modifier. If you strike
Yeah.
with 2 free hands, the d6 comes a d8.
Yeah, that's a really cool fighting
Don't
style.
floss
That's
in front of me.
super cool. And
God.
Yeah, it's for people that want to be like a brawler type, but don't want to be a monk.
Yeah.
Like,
Because
yeah.
cause I'm looking for... Well, because I'm mad because I wanted to do the barbarian, but if I can't cast spells when I'm in a rage, then there's no freaking point.
Yeah.
Can't believe we finished that.
Stupid.
What a nightmare.
Hold on. Let me... So I do anytime an official thing comes out on for Wizards of the Coast, I buy it on D&D Beyond. Like anytime class options or race options become available, I buy them.
Uh-huh.
So I do, and they automatically give make the Unearthed Arcana stuff available for free. So let me take a peek here at Barbarian and see if there are any possible Barbarian archetypes that.
Oh, that may allow
Yeah.
casting.
So let's take a peek here. There's Ancestral Guardian, Battle Ranger, Beast Berserker, Storm Herald, Totem Warrior, Wild Soul, and Zealot. So I think Zealot is probably the best bet.
Is your zealot the appropriate weapon style?
I wouldn't describe it that way.
Does that make you uncomfortable?
Gross.
And see, it's not even soupy.
No,
I mean, it's just a dumb bitch.
When you make them at home, they're soupy.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. I don't want to make you feel bad about your soupy salad. It's fine. Some people like soup or salad. It's okay to like soupy salad.
It's not soupy.
No. How would you like your lettuce, sir? Liquid.
Ew. It's just a kale
Liquid.
smoothie.
Puree it. I wanted cooked spinach consistency.
There's nothing that I hate more than what was just said.
God is dead.
What? You don't like
Nothing.
cooked spinach?
Is that a hole?
It's the lowest form of spinach for sure.
There's a big bacon hole in the bag.
I mean, there's only two forms of spinach. It's cooked and uncooked.
Cooked and uncooked.
Is it even recording?
Do your loved ones suffer from mesothelioma?
I'm not going to listen to this later, so just go nuts.
You're
No,
not, but
no,
someone might.
Well, someone might.
Things can either be cooked or
I'll tell
uncooked.
Jordan, I'll say, hey,
Humans can either be cooked
Andrew
or
was saying some shit. And in the mic.
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
the thing is
cursed
where there's a
shit.
third
Don't
option.
worry.
This
I
is
know.
cursed
What's
shit,
the third
great.
option?
Cursed
I'll
shit.
tell you when you're older.
Aw. I'm scared.
Okay.
You should be.
It was cold in here. It was warm last time. I'm cold.
Oof.
Oh, dice. Those are
Hey, Andrew.
What?
I can't respect you. Are you
Previously on Don't Trust Me, the five of you all awake and splayed out on the bed made of pushed bar tables within the GDD bar. Your wounds are mysteriously healed and a considerable amount of time seems to have passed. As no noise from the festival can be heard from outside and no lights can be seen from the windows, as Indy Charles behind the bar for refreshments, Glorious emerges from the kitchen, quick to take harsh words of mistrust and question. He ushers you back into his kitchen to greet his exploding individual from the cellar, who was also saved, yet missing the entirety of his extremities as he lays restrained to the kitchen cutting table. The man is questioned, revealing him to be a recruiter to a crime syndicate where rogue soldiers retreat to live forever. He loses consciousness. Glorious then stuns your attempts until a certain proof of your abilities is achieved. He sets multiple encounters throughout the bar floor to test your worthiness in pursuing the organization, including fights with armored pink balloon mannequins, the party villains, as well as his staff mates guarding the top floor. The 5 of you dispose of the staff before Reniki breaks away, landing you on a large floor futon, where Glorious finally agrees to gear you up for your future endeavors.
Hell yeah. What was that music from?
Gintama.
So
Of course. Sorry, I'm choosing my spellies.
there are none of them that allow you to cast spells while raging, but like the amount of rages that you get with the things, like if you're gonna focus on more on being a damage dealer than a healer, I think that potentially
You come in my house!
come out of your
No! This is not mine.
by
Please don't
bonus
break it.
action,
It's not mine.
do something as a bard, and then re-rage on your next turn.
I'm gonna probably look at all my options. I might end up doing fighter
Okay.
because it can still be strength based, and so I still like focused on strength versus dex. Also, we really like the unarmored attacks. That's very nice.
Stop!
Stop it.
Oh, I should have done the half sandwich.
The land of the samurai. At least there was a time where it used to be called that. What?
Okay. So,
You're not doing the
I'm
right
pretty sure you're
voice.
gonna interpret this where it says the next time you hit with a melee weapon attack during the spell's duration.
How shit
Does that mean as long as the spell
Nah.
lasts? Every time I hit, I
No.
will deal an extra. Okay. I
The
was
spell
wondering.
ends after you make the one hit.
Okay, because I was wondering, because under Thunderous Smite it says the first time, and then under Wrathful Smite it says the next time, which I guess is the same thing. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to sit on the floor anymore. Like
Because
said
there's
it to me.
Searing Smite.
So you'll
That's
get,
where
you'll
Johnny
get.
salad is.
Hold on. Can I
I
nudge
just
you
wanted
here?
Yeah,
to sit there
absolutely.
to eat.
Because that might be a legitimate
I don't feel bad.
distinction here.
Oh, mouse. Because my stupid thing doesn't work.
Because I might go with the Wrathful Smite at the action one.
Man, wouldn't it be nice if we came to D&D prepared?
I said we could be together. Yeah, that, I mean, that's fine. It's just a week.
Okay.
Did you get promoted, Emmy?
Uh-huh.
Oh!
Promoted. These your spells?
You know, I'll do it. I'll do it $5. I'm waiting. Waiting a while. Only
So the difference between the two is this spell fully
I think
ends once you
Yellowthorn
make
is
that
one.
melee attack.
Yes.
Whereas
I
this
kinda
one
helped her
has effects
pick
that
that one,
continue as
because I was
long
like,
as
this is like
up to a minute.
Oh,
as long as
it's
you
just
maintain
the effect that
concentration.
continues.
So
Okay,
it's
that
just-
makes sense.
Yeah, so it's the
you
frightened
want my
effect
soup.
continues until the spell ends.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Thanks for
So,
just rolling with it.
yeah.
Remember when we used to
Cool,
tell Emmy
There's a
shit
couple
over
on
here?
for sure.
Did not roll with it.
I'm gonna do.
Andrew used to tell us all we had beards.
That was a good time.
I could see him again upset about that. I did not.
I'm gonna do
I
bless.
don't care now. I'm more of a secure human.
I was about to say, now she embraces her beard.
Yeah.
Like,
Cure wounds.
I used to be insecure. Now I'm a grown
I
up.
know back then I was like, God, just take the compliment.
Just take the compliment.
Just take the compliment. Everyone got all upset. I was like, just take the compliment. Alright. Let me kind of blow through that. I don't know if you guys probably don't need to repeat it. You were all there. You were all there last week.
We were.
Alright, so yeah, this is basically after the aftermath. Y'all collapse from the ceiling, fall down to the floor, the second floor, where Mr. Glorious is doing some immediate first aid on some of his unconscious staff mates who are laying about there, and that's after he had just finished lying. Alright, so what do y'all want to know? basically an open invitation to, hey, all right, I can give you some of my knowledge to see if you can be stronger boyos down the line.
You know, this all sounds way too familiar, Glorious. You
Oh.
offering to give us information.
What do you mean?
I mean, when we first came in here and you offered to give us information and lied to us.
Who lied to you? What did I say?
Literally everything you said.
Can you give me something specific?
Oh, I know something you said.
Oh, tiny girl!
You said, I'm glorious.
Oh my god.
That was a lie.
That would I lie to you about my name?
Maybe.
He giggles to himself.
I don't know, how about starting with the fact that you let this person attack us?
Oh yeah, you said that you didn't know who that person was and that it had been a long time since they'd come in and you knew that that wasn't true.
When I originally captured that individual, I was under the assumption that he had no more will to fight. As if he had that power, I'm assuming he would have used it against me and my barmaids, which was, in my opinion, quite a bigger threat towards him at the time. Since he didn't do such a thing, I figured I at least could see if you were in league with him and have you guys talk privately for a couple seconds. Didn't even get that long before old man went kamikaze on us. And my inability to predict that outcome was all on me, and I hope that you can forgive me about that.
Rest. I'm pretty sure you can pick a different floor. You can swap out.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Just like
And
each time I take
I'm
along,
sold.
like I'm locked into those until my next.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Because there was something about that man when he came in that, I don't know. It wasn't though we were friends, but I felt like I knew him to a point where I felt obligated to help him. Like I felt like I was responsible for doing what he said. I don't know, it feels like ages ago, but the second you guys came in afterwards, it all kind of popped back to me. But if he's attacking you, then you're clearly not in league, and you guys are seeking out information that you would have had if you were in league, so I honestly can't question you anymore, but I don't blame you for questioning me. So if you have anything you need to know about me, go ahead and ask. If not, well, we're burning nighttime here. We can always get some shut-eye, and then I can have my boys show you a thing or two about your specialties in the morning.
Can you tell me a little more about your Legion background?
Yeah. Well, it was many years ago. I actually I did a lot of frontline work. I actually used to lead a few people. Well, you get to the point where you get sick of people leaving the battlefield and grow more longing for people leaving a restaurant setting. Well, a couple choice words were exchanged, and I'm no longer welcome. Not that I have anything against them. I was at fault at the end of the day. But this is where I belong now. Out there fighting is a little too rough for this big teddy bear.
Big teddy bear who kicked a bunch of people's ass.
Oh no. That's my boy's work. I simply teach them what to do.
You just like throwing people in holes.
I let them throw themselves in the holes. Okay.
Sure.
Oh wait, you were there for that fight. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do sometimes get a little entangled, but that's another story.
I don't know. I feel like you kind of get off on it, but that's all right.
Well, everyone has to have a hobby.
Fair.
Some people knit, some people beat the shit out of people.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I love knitting.
You knit?
You have the same joke I did. Yes. God, I'm tired. It's like it's. If any of you have a watch on you, it's like 10 p.m. It's not that late.
I
You just like to punch?
Beat the shit out of people.
Yeah.
That's great.
You're more than welcome to turn me down here, but yeah, I'd be more than happy to show you a thing or two I know about some magic. But
Ooh.
if not, well, you don't have to stay the night. You don't have to. If you don't want to, you never have to see me again. I won't feel offended if you don't. But it would hurt my feelings.
What if?
I'm gonna do an insight check.
Yeah.
So, just to give you an idea for the bullshit that is dice class, this
Only
is
5.
what I put in.
What are you trying to check?
I mean, I just don't
Good
trust him.
lord.
I want to see if he's gonna like attack us or send someone into ambush us.
He's really hard to read. He's very jovial
that's-
even
that
after
spits
all
out.
this has happened. Like, he seems sincere,
I
but
guess.
like, just his kind of bright attitude seems kind of odd just in the situation. But it doesn't seem like he's not being authentic.
Okay.
Glorious, you said that we could stay here tonight. What if instead we go back to our respective hotels, have some time to think this over, and then we can, if we choose to come back and get your training, we can do so in the morning.
Yeah,
We've had a chance to sleep on it, so to speak.
By all means.
Actually, Glorious, I'll spend the night here. I don't have a hotel yet.
My guy got a sleeping bag, 2 sizes. Pick
What?
one, left or right.
You've got your mental texting thing you can do. It'll be okay.
From 100 feet away.
Your hotel's
Look
pretty
at
close.
this guy. Well, he wants to have a nice, comfy sleep on the bar table. Now that's a trooper and a camper if I've ever heard one. Come on, you guys. What did you say? You have a slumber party with old Glorious here.
Don't worry.
You get to meet the crew while you're here.
Yeah, I'm going home. I don't trust him.
I don't trust him either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home.
I'll give you
but-
1 beer,
Ooh.
No, I'm going home.
Nope.
2 beers.
Going home.
Ooh.
Dave's not here.
Andy?
I can't go higher than that. Okay.
Yeah, and Andy, if you spend the night here, I assume he'll give me 2 beers too. I'll give you my 2 beers, and then you can have 4 beers.
Now hold on there, cowboy.
Hey, you're not extending this offer.
We
to me?
do. We do pay for these that come in. I mean, I will definitely give everyone 1 beer.
I'll throw
If you're
more
the only
peop-
one that sleeps here, you can get 2. That's
I'll
fine.
throw more people in holes for more drinks.
Shit.
I like the cut of your jib.
I also don't have a hotel.
I mean, I technically don't have a hotel either. I kind of figured I'd stay with little Grumpy over here.
Do you think Grumpy will let you?
Yeah, I think he will. We're kind of on the same
Are
page.
y'all slumber partying at Grumpy's house?
I mean, I'm going back to my room. So you guys can come if you want.
Absolutely, and I would love to see you tomorrow.
I'll go with you.
Oh,
I trust Melody.
I'm getting
We're buddies.
this set
We're
up
cops.
so that while we paladin
Yeah,
and things
we're
are
cops.
fair,
We're so
we
trustworthy.
decide which one to prepare.
Fake,
So
fake
I
ass
need
cops.
you to go back in and pick the 4 that you want prepared, because I need to have some
Okay.
different ones open.
Shacking up. with-
Okay, so who's all heading off?
I will. You know what?
I am.
You know what? You know what? I don't really want to be here by myself, so I will go back to the hotel. Glorious, you're a nice dude.
Having a spoon.
What if
I'm
I say
sure-
I had a gift for you?
Oh shit.
What
is-
kind of gift are we talking?
Is that a real arm? What if I said I had some toys?
I
you
think
might
he
wanna
saw.
look at?
I think he saw a
What if I
transform.
said I had some toys you might want to look at, my good sir?
Well, I mean,
What if I said I had some toys that I had no use of
What are we
because
talking-
I have all my limbs? Oh god, that sounded mean.
it's a
Oh,
little.
God.
It's a little
That sounded really
insensitive.
off-putting. I'm
should,
sorry.
Should we be concerned that he's trying really, really, really hard to keep you here overnight? Maybe we should go.
I just want to party.
You know what? All right, Glorious, you drive a hard bargain. I'll stay here and party for you, and I'll take the drink that you offered Indy.
My dad, before I left, told me not to spend the night with strange men.
Your dad is very smart.
Oh god, how old is the infant?
Are we staying with freaking
Fisty, how old are you? Why are you thinking?
He's not a man. He's like 3 foot tall.
Who's 3 foot tall? Austin? Oh yeah, this is an
that's
infant.
age,
I
you're
am
right.
4 foot tall. Thank you very much.
He's got facial hair.
Exactly. He's like 3 foot tall. Aren't gnomes just hairy?
More than 10.
Sweet. Are
50
any of
is
you
18.
Are any of you this individual's parent or guardian?
Yeah, I am.
How old is she?
More than 10.
I was serving you beer.
Fisty ran out of fingers to counter rage
Yeah,
on.
that's exactly it. Yeah.
Glorious holds out his hand so you can use them to count as well.
And Fisty counts another 8 and says, and like closes 3 of, or closes. Yeah, she messes up. She closes 3 of Glorious's fingers.
God damn
and
it!
says this many.
Oh, for love of...
Because Fisty would know that you can't
That's
join
impossible.
the Legion
I was about to say,
younger
that's
than 18,
impossible,
right?
but I like... I like the way you think. Or the way you don't think. God, I have a headache.
Welcome to our world.
Okay, so everyone but Maud staying the night?
Maud will stay with
No,
Glorious.
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
That's
We're
what I
going
meant.
with
That's
Maud.
everyone but Maud not staying
Oh,
the night.
Maud.
My bad.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna come back in the morning?
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll be back.
I don't-
Yeah,
I don't-
we'll be back.
I don't trust Hostile to confirm that, but
Yeah, we're gonna go and have a conversation. I kinda hoped you'd be part of the conversation, but I guess that's like typical.
what are we gonna talk? I mean, I've got a conversation to have with Glorious too.
Well, the grown-ups are making the decision.
Oh my God, I'm older than almost all of you.
I'm the oldest one here.
You know how old I am, Grandpa.
Anything that comes out of Hostile could be untruthful. You don't know.
I just like gesture ability. Like, I think I know. Like, whatever.
Yup.
I'm an
Alright,
elf.
let's go.
All right. All right. I will
I know.
see you all in the morning.
Good night.
I'm gonna trade war stories with Glorious and see what he's got in mind as far as toys. I hope that they're of a combative nature and nothing else.
Oh, they're
I'm
definitely
scared for
combative.
you.
Boiling.
Yeah.
Woof.
There we go. Okay, so before you leave, we're gonna go ahead and have you just if you guys would do anything at the scene with you guys walking home. So, you're basically on the other side of town. So, like, if you were in this was the east side, yours in the far northwest. So, it's all of the festivities have kind of died down. There's not any real party rides or anything for people to do at this time. So, aside from just randos checking out scenery and decoration that's strung up from the downtown locale, there's the thickness of the crowd is barely anything to what it was this morning. So it's
There's
nice.
no place I could like buy a magic staff right now, right?
It's not. It wouldn't be open right now. Not past 10 o'clock.
Okay.
Wouldn't a magic staff be like twice your height?
Magic staff for me.
So a kid's.
A rod for anyone else.
A cane for everyone else.
A child's staff.
It's a cane.
Also looks like a shepherd's hook.
I'm looking for a cane, honestly. And it's not even. It doesn't even have to be magic. I just need a cane. All right.
Okay. So it's just you're going straight there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing much else.
Yeah, you make it back home then. There's nothing really too spectacular going on right now. Just people shuffling about. There's still some nightstands open. Some merchants trying to get as much money out of tourists as they can before they go to bed for the night.
Sure.
But
Michael, did you come with me? Or did you stay?
I left. I'm headed toward the room right next door to yours.
Oh yeah, you have your own place.
okay, that's right.
That's right. I forgot. Is there
anything you guys do at the hotel? Or?
I think we need to have a conversation about how we feel about, like, Glorious. I know I'm not really trusting of him. You're not really trusting of him. Fist, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just like jump. She's like sitting behind me.
Oh god.
Ah!
I'm pretty indifferent.
I don't know. I want to check out the whole like fighting ring situation because I feel like that's important. I feel like we should do that, but I don't know. He's just really bouncy, and maybe that's not a really good reason not to trust him.
Well, considering he's acting the same now as he was when we first met him, and he was lying to us like basically the entire
Yeah.
time, I'm not about him.
But if he has resources, we could potentially still go and just have sort of like a game plan in case he like, flips on us again.
can
I mean, he's not really a.
we can
a
pick
friend
him up
anyway.
on we can pick him up on the way by. If you're within 100 feet of him, you can
Yeah, I can message him.
tell him that we're on our way out.
Just tell him we're ditching. I would also be interested in seeing what he finds out, but he seems a little overtly trusting
Too trusting.
of him. Yeah, it's almost like you know. Have you ever been like in a bar and like you know, and like you see a girl and you see a situation where like some creep is coming up and she totally is believing him and you're like, ooh, she's gonna get roofie. That's like what I was just watching happen. And we're like, hey, girl, don't drink that. Did the bartender make you that or did he bring it to you? And she's like, it's fine. Haha, he would never hurt me. That's what just happened. And then like then you read about her on the news. That's
told me
Maud.
aside and
Yeah.
expressed their concerns, but
Okay, y'all have some strong feelings. I'm with you. Let's go.
no. Suddenly, Andy's
Not
not
an
different.
Fissy, how do you feel?
I think Glorious is a bad person. I think anyone who just cuts off a person's arms and legs and tortures them is a bad person.
That's fair.
That's a really, really excellent point that I hadn't even occurred to me until right now.
We're too busy thinking about roofies. Okay.
That's a really, really good point. So, are we comfortable leaving Maud there for night? Yeah, but he is already missing one limb.
He made his own
and
bed.
he's a fighter, so he'll be able to fight through that stuff.
Well,
Like if he gets
Maud
murdered.
hits things really well with his missing arm, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't it be better for Maud if he got his other arm and legs cut off?
Maybe.
Holy shit.
Do you think that's why he stayed?
Huh?
Do you think he stayed?
Everybody
He
roll,
was talking about toys.
roll for
Do you think they're-
intimidation. No, you don't need to.
I think
I got a 4.
I think that
That's unsettling.
Oh god.
Maud is smarter than me.
What?
It's not too hard to do, sweetheart.
Oh, damn.
I actually think, I mean, obviously I'm not in this conversation, but I actually think that stat-wise I'm the second dumbest in the group. But
If we're
Hey,
talking- if we're
I'm
talking-
also very dumb.
If we're talking intelligence, I'm definitely the smartest. Wisdom, not so much.
I was thinking intelligence specifically, but yeah.
I might be the second dumb.
So
Why am I
Fisty
letting you
is not
guys
gonna.
make the decision?
I'm not
You
book
go.
learned. I
This-
didn't
I'm
do no
smarter
book
than you,
learning.
you son of a bitch.
Yeah, but I'm wisdomicer than you.
Wiser.
I'm just really charismatic. That's why you're letting me make those decisions.
Fair. I'm also
You're
very
also-
charismatic.
I'm also very
Which
charismatic.
I don't believe.
I'm
I
just
don't
weak as
believe.
fuck.
Got a
I'm
plus,
reasonably
Just real
charismatic.
weak.
got a +3 charisma
Not so
modifier.
much charismatic.
Like I have a 14 charisma. I got a +2.
Mine's 16.
Like-
We're a charismatic crew.
Yeah, I have 8 intelligence with a -1
I guess
modifier.
I'm probably just about as close to it as you are.
Alright,
Yeah,
so
we won't have to cross the. Oh, gee.
I say let's get some sleep.
What?
Let's get some sleep tonight. We'll go pick up Maud on our way out.
Oh, wait, yeah, and if he's
follow the
missing,
ship rules.
and if he's missing limbs, do we fight or just see what happens?
We get him more of the kind that he's got.
I think he got that from like having something horrible happen to him on a battlefield from the Legion. I don't know if he can just
Oh.
like. It's just my assumption. I guess he never actually.
Well, then we
really said
shouldn't
that.
get him more.
Okay.
Like, alright, so we flash back over to Glorious Part in Battle. I'm finishing up, like, doing a little bit of mending to the people I'm doing. And the healing method that Glorious is doing is very similar to what you were using, the healing method. It's just an emanating, irradiating energy, like, from the hands to, like, patch up wounds. But he's able to sustain this for a much longer period of time than you. And so it's very possible that he's kind of follows the same magic teaching that you did when you learned to heal.
Yeah.
So he's kind of getting his people back up on their feet. They're very, very dizzy and tired.
Certainly seems charismatic. That glorious.
You're doing okay there? You need a little patching yourself?
I'm on. Do I? No, I'm full up, my friend. But thank you.
Check.
Yeah, it's like I just look down for scratches, and it's like I seem to be okay.
And so he's still mad. And there's the really big dude that had the koala mask. Is just basically unconscious. He's Glorious is just kind of checking to see if there's any like massive gashes that need to be taken care of on him at the point.
Yeah.
It's like it's that arm of yours.
Yeah.
How long you at it?
Yeah, I'm, truth be told, I'm still kind of getting used to this thing.
Oh.
It's been maybe a month.
Pretty recently then.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask what happened?
I don't want to go into a ton of details, but basically it was, my arm ended up being a casualty of battle.
Oh.
So.
Well, I apologize. That is one of the prices we pay for, signing up for the easy life, But I guess it is something we want to avoid.
Yeah. I mean, it's taken some getting used to, but I mean the idea is cool, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like I can just pop in a little jump drive, and I got a brand new thing to thwack people with.
I was about to say, man, they got these attachments that are kind of like keychains. You can have a bottle opener on these things, like one for each finger. It's the craziest thing.
Yeah, I've got a tool attachment, but I don't really have anything to go with it.
So like you have one. Oh, dude, you could get like a little match lighter and stuff for it.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
people put toothbrushes on their fingers on those. It's the craziest thing. They just like boop, and they go.
That's the sound they make.
I don't know. Brushing my teeth and me aren't friends.
Yeah, no, I don't even. I have not even found anything yet that's compatible with that necessarily. I'm still kind of getting used to the idea of even having this thing. Haven't even looked into putting anything on it.
Is there a particular reason you're here and not out there fighting still?
Well, earlier today I asked you if you knew somebody in town. And I was basically, I had a lead to, long story short, I had a friend who maybe found out something that she shouldn't have. And I got a lead to come here and find this person, and other than that, I don't know anything.
Okay, so it's more like you're just here on personal business, so you could go back at any time.
I could, but getting wrapped up in this fighting ring, and especially with the notion of Legion corruption, which I'm starting to think might go deeper than I originally thought, gives me a reason to stick around with my new acquaintances.
Mr. Mod, you and I may not be so different.
I don't know. You're like 3 times my size, buddy.
You got this.
Such a sight.
You got this brightness to your face, but this darkness to your eyes that I don't know.
It's pretty sexy.
It's one of the things that keeps me up at night. Not so much
On my
yours,
face?
but no.
Oh, I was
My
gonna
own.
say this is the first day we've met.
It's like almost like you see things you wish you hadn't, and it's too late to unsee it. But you make do with where you are in life now, even though the consequences of what you've been through will never leave. I get it. But you're stuck with your scars now, so you might as well make the best of them, right?
I mean, I don't really have an end goal at this point. I'm basically looking for answers.
Well, you're looking to get stronger, right? At least so you can fix the problems you
Dude.
come across when you do find them.
Hell
right?
yeah, I want to hit things harder, man.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, your biggest issue is going to be having something attached to you that's, well, not your body. But that may not be a weakness. After all, just because you have a new toy and you're not used to it doesn't mean it can't come in handy. For instance, let me give you a cool little example here. Without both your arms, you're never gonna quite make good use of your healing powers. I do have to let you that now. That is absolute necessity for at least how I get by in the patching field. But that's where my toys come in. You see, I had a dealer many months ago dump a whole bunch of garbage off on me. He goes,
Through the power of vibration.
he kind of ushers you to follow him downstairs as everyone else is just kind of tending to themselves at this point. So he goes down the stairs and he goes like these figures to come along.
I'll follow.
Yeah. You go downstairs and he goes into his office. He doesn't really give you an invitation in, so it's up to you if you want to follow him in. But he goes in for just a second. You hear some rustling around.
I'll wait outside.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So yeah, he comes back out of his office with like this weird crate. It's full of miscellaneous like stuff, like some ammo clips, maybe some like broken pieces of like decoration from the bar and whatnot. And he reaches in, he pulls out like a couple like of these busted or chipped away little cube accessories that would match exactly what you got here. He dusts one of them off and kind of looks around for the fine print at the base of this little accessory. And it's like, okay. This guy right here, it's called a cell resonator. Allows you to convert basically the nutrients and the energy that your cells give off into like a signal, basically. This, if you were able to utilize this properly, practically double your current healing abilities. But you gotta practice. It's also a little broken. You might need to run this by the retailer in the morning. But I'd be willing to give this to you for your trouble.
Where's the retailer?
Yeah, there's one south of town here. I can give you directions if you have a map. He's a nice guy. He's just a little, don't let him haggle you too much. People don't buy a lot of these nowadays, and so he'll try to get money for what it's worth.
All right.
But
sure.
I want you to have it.
I will add that to my little knapsack of Game Boy cartridges here. Thank you.
It's like I'd get that patched and something else you might want to check out too. I got a couple things I can write down in a book for you that might get you going in the right direction. I don't know if you're willing to take the training in the morning or just take some notes from me now, but I can give some notes for all your buddies if they don't plan on coming back as well.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I have a feeling they'll probably come back. I'm not sure if they'll actually want to train or not, but it might not be a bad idea to have notes prepared just in case.
Well, hey, since it's just the two of us, why don't we make do with the situation? Cut a little hours into the night here and get some work done.
All right. Sure.
For the next few hours, it's basically him showing you your level 2 paladin abilities.
Yeah. Sick.
Cool. Glorious has at least a few levels in paladin that he's willing to like give those to you out in. As for that goes on for multiple hours. You probably only have a couple hours to sleep until the morning.
Yeah. How long does a long rest have to be?
Long rest, 6 hours.
6 hours.
Well, the DM kind of decides. 'Cause, like, there are some people that do like a long rest is a week long.
Jesus.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. No,
That's I feel like you're healing like a
Base
like
level
massive
rules is written, and the suggested amount is a 6-hour long rest. And then there are in the Dungeon Master's Guide for
like
5th edition
variants.
suggestions if you want a slower paced campaign, like if you want your campaign to take up a longer amount of time, then certain things will take more time.
Yeah.
I would like a week of rest.
Yeah, we tried to do that with Dylan once, and then we were at level 1, and I was a barbarian. I was like, cool. So it'd take me a week to be able to rage again, and it was like,
Oh, it suck.
this is my one thing that's cool about me.
Yeah.
It was really.
You can get
unfortunate
really angry, but you have to think about it for a really long
Yeah.
time.
to really consider it.
Yeah. For reals.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay, so yeah, that goes on. It's about like 3 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, you'd be able to go to sleep now. And
Okay. Cool. Still get a long rest in, technically.
Okay, so yeah, he makes you you guys kind of this back and forth sparring. He gave you information on the magics that you've learned already, and helped you get at least some ideas for new techniques to work on, and you'd of course need to practice in the future to hone them. But yeah, it's information you didn't have before, and it's gained it to you. He basically there's no like true sleeping quarters aside from like what he has in his office, but he is able to like repurpose those beds that were across on those tables again, and he's like, yeah, feel free to camp out here. I won't open up the bar until you're ready to go. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll hang out here.
Okay.
So.
And just as a quick side note, whenever like we decided to go to bed, I like pointed to the bed for them. I was like, "You can have that," and I just like take my bag and just like lay on that.
He
on
crawls
the floor.
into a barrel in the corner. And
You would notice that I sleep like with my backpack and my boots still on, spooning my guitar.
I sleep in my own room.
It's just, I assume on the bed. Just.
I sleep like a normal fucking person.
Wow, I can tell that you were raised in a good family
Yep.
with like a roof over your head and shit.
Yep, sure was.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So
It was pretty great. It's kind of boring.
okay, so you go to bed.
Yeah, I'll go to bed.
As
So,
Personally, Trace, I sleep with my back.
as is her standard operating procedure, Fisty sets an alarm to wake up just a little bit before dawn,
okay, that sounds good.
and then upon waking up, go straight to the gym.
So a couple hours pass, but you manage to hear something like some conversation in the background after a couple hours throughout the night here. You want to do a quick perception check for me?
Yeah. In fact, let me get one of those dice, those cake dice, out of my pocket.
Let's just say you got
Oh,
like
sorry.
a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, right? Hostel.
We're not fancy over this shit.
1 bedroom, 1 bath.
This hostel doesn't have
Perception
bathrooms.
You're still at hostels? Oh.
What is
This is your room. So like, let's say this is just like this room goes into the bedroom. This is like the opening hallway, and this is like a combination kitchen dining room area. And there's the bathrooms attached to it. It's very weird architecture, but you guys would be able to like splay out here, or there'd be couches like lined up around here.
Yeah, I'm like next to the couch.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah,
like on
there's-
the couch.
If there's some kind of a conversation, that is going to be with my +1. That's gonna be a 10
A 10?
for perception.
Like yeah,
What?
yeah. You you're able to definitely like pick up dialogue. Do you want to like look and pay attention to it? Like you would be able to understand them if you did.
Yeah. And how far away is this gonna be? Is like this?
You basically-
a different room.
You
or?
basically hear a knocking on Glorious's door to his office.
Yeah.
If you turned and looked, you would see that it was an individual that you would have seen earlier in the day. It was a man that was running behind the bar on the battle side, the bottom floor. It was a man that was giving Hostel a bunch of drinks.
Okay.
But he's knocking on the door multiple times, like, well, but he hasn't said anything or shouted or anything, just maybe like, because he knows you're sleeping in the background. Glorious opens up, is like, what do you need? Your shift's not for a couple hours. And so the guy basically like gets up in his ear to whisper. He's like, oh, Christ's sake. Wait, what side of town is that on? Oh, for God. Okay, I gotta wake up the crew. Glorious storms upstairs without any concern for like you being asleep or anything.
Okay. Can I attempt to like follow Glorious like stealthily to see if I can see what's up? Or
Yeah. Go ahead and roll stealth for me.
I think I have a -1 to stealth. Oh, good lord. Oh, that's a that's a critical fail. Oops.
Yeah. You wake up and The two bar tables that you're sleeping in between just kind of separate all of a sudden.
Yeah,
The blanket
sure.
like caves in towards, and the blankets flap over you.
God.
It's just a-
Great.
But nobody comes rushing down. No, it doesn't seem like they're focused on you at this point. But you're
Okay.
able to like unwrap yourself just in time to see him plus the 4 individuals that were like masked before. They're all coming back, like rushing down the stairs, and they're putting on masks at the same time. All of them are respective animals from before. Glorious puts on a bear mask, and they're storming out the door.
All right. And they don't even notice that I'm awake, basically.
They're not focused on that entirely right now.
Okay. Shit. Can I'd like to before Glorious heads out the door. I'd like to just say, hey, Glorious, where are you guys going?
Maud, you're awake. Do you know where your friends live?
They live at the hotel on like the northwest side of town.
We gotta go now.
Shit. All right.
We transition.
Can I? Oh, you transition. I was gonna say, can I?
Well, you can do something before we do
Well, I
that.
was gonna
What do you-
say, can I like pull out my
One of us
my
is dying.
my phone and contact somebody,
Not
somebody in the
like
group?
me.
Yeah, you'd be able to send a message at this time.
Okay.
I'm gonna have kind of like a time difference thing here, so yeah, just you can send a message right
Okay.
now. What would
Yeah.
it be?
I'll just send a message saying something's up over by the hotel. Gloria seems worried. I'm heading over there too.
Our hotel?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a small transition. Indy, you lay in a black expanse. It's a very similar expanse to what you're used to night after night. This situation almost seems to be a repeating occurrence, like form of your subconscious that you're not comfortable with, yet you're still growing accustomed to as time goes by. You see nothing. You feel yourself laying on a smooth, unaltered surface, flat anywhere you can see. As you open your eyes, you only see 2 looming eyeball-like figures piercing down at you. Distant at first, like 2 stars far away in the sky, but slowly expand as though crashing down on you from the heavens. During this time as well, you also feel a very subtle yet very steadily growing pressure against your throat as the words echo in your ear. Sleep, sleep. Traitors deserve to sleep.
That's not good.
The strangling on your throat turns to red-hot heat as you're immediately woken up, sweating. For some reason, you immediately are the first person that wakes up, but for some reason, the room around you feels uncomfortably warm.
Yo, who turned up the AC?
Yeah, you're the only one currently awake. Everyone's asleep right now.
I throw off the blanket and I just kind of look around. This has happened before, so I'm not that freaked out, but I'm not necessarily okay. So I just kind of lay there and breathe heavily, not wanting to wake anybody up.
As you breathe heavily, something catches your throat like a tickle, causing you to cough.
Oh no, she's got corona.
Okay, do you let out like a loud cough?
I know, me too.
Okay.
I reach out and I'm like,
Okay, so who all wakes up from that?
I'm awake.
From hostile just screaming.
yeah.
It just crawled down my throat.
That's just how I always wake up, no matter what. I imagine that probably woke Fisty up.
Mhm.
Nope.
Fisty-
Fisty sleeps through.
God
She's in the next room.
Oh yeah, you're not even in the room with her right now.
Yeah.
Okay, for you guys right now, do all a quick perception check for me.
Ooh, rolling the dice.
Can I get myself a drink?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. I have Coke and a Dr. Pepper left in there, so you
That's
guys
a
can-
19 for Melody.
19.
Okay.
13.
I'm gonna owe you some booze.
It's okay. It's okay. That's plenty of rum left. I only have stuff for rum and coke though.
Yeah.
That's do you want me to pepper?
That would be a nat 20.
Oh my
Woo,
god.
girl.
Good old Dr. Pepper
So 22.
and the crisper.
Yeah.
He sees everything.
That Dr. Pepper.
And he sees into the void.
That really hurt my throat.
Okay.
Shouldn't matter.
What did you get?
I got a 13.
13? Yeah. Basically anything over 10 is going to get you immediately notice that the room is hazier than when you went to bed, even though it's dark.
Like foggy, like blurry.
Like, yeah, it's kind of like
Perhaps like smoke.
the heat is very
Not
much
here.
noticeable to you all.
I'm gonna run out the room and bang on Fisty's door real hard.
You try to, but you reach for the handle of your doorknob
Oh, no,
and it
it's hot.
sears you.
Shit.
Hostile. Did you put out your cigarettes? Did you fall asleep with one burning?
I always put out my
Fucking
cigarettes.
dumbass.
Okay. The door, like, at least going for the handle is like immediate burn. Like, you would almost take like a point of fire
I'm
damage
nothing.
from that.
Do you want me
Like,
to?
from grabbing it.
Is
It's
there
just
a
a
fire
point.
hydrant in this room?
No.
Or a hydrant
You're in the bedroom right now.
I'm in.
The bedroom might have a sink,
Extinguisher.
like for brushing teeth and whatnot.
I turn on the
And
cigarette
there's a-
start.
There's also another door here leading to the bathroom.
Great.
Would
Is
you
there,
say
like-
we took a long? Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
we
you-
took
yeah.
a long rest.
This would be considered part of your long rest, because
I don't think we have time for an inspiring
You
speech.
could pull your short rests together and
Um,
do a long rest.
I'm going
Maybe.
to pull out a coin and tap it, and it's gonna emit a bright light in a 5-foot radius and a dim light in a 10-foot radius,
okay.
and see what that does. Does that take away the haziness, or
It's like as you light up, no, it's immediate, apparent, like near the top of the ceiling, like a dense cloud of haze, but it's kind of obstructing everything.
Super smoky in here. Does it smell like smoke?
Yeah.
Okay.
okay, so it's just on
Like,
fire.
and,
There's a
like you
fucking
woke up and you're
smells
like
like smoke.
immediately, since you with your nat
Tastes
20,
like
you're like,
smoke.
yeah, this
It
is
feels like
fire.
duck.
So I want to get like a washcloth and get it wet and use that to try to open the door. Like put the washcloth on my hand to
Okay.
try to open the door.
I'm
And
gonna get
also put
carbonated.
it on
I
my
can't
face
resist
so that I don't inhale smoke.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you'd find a washcloth under the sinks. Or you want to like go into the restroom to grab that.
Yeah.
You'd be able to get one wet one real quick, and you can attempt that.
Cool. How do I do that?
Okay. So it's
Is there a window?
not one for your bedroom here, because the outside kind of faces this way. The pathways for the hallways would be like going this way and whatnot. This is the outside of the building this way.
Okay.
So do we want to go out the window?
We can't. We need to get through the door first. So open it up. with
Oh,
your
Oh,
weapon.
wait,
the
can I-
bedroom door.
I want to
Okay,
message
okay,
Fisty
Okay.
with my spell.
Yeah.
And I want to say, Fisty, wake up! There's a fire. So it's in your head.
Fisty wakes up and says, "There's a fire."
Is that what you say back to me?
No, just out loud.
Oh, okay, because you can.
It's like if my thoughts are also
But-
transmitted.
But your thoughts sound like it did sound like me.
Yeah. So if my thoughts are also transmitted like via this thing, like because she is intending to respond, but she definitely says it out loud.
Misty, you're in the same situation here. Like you would wake up and immediately notice like a haze and whatnot around you.
Okay, so
Like the
none of
heat.
my
I'm gonna assume that
none of my walls face the exterior of the building. Like,
This one does. So,
so is there a window there?
this is the window. Yeah, you just
I
have to leave your bedroom
Leap
here.
through the window.
Oh, the chaos.
That you bust out of your door, but there is no immediate. It doesn't seem to be like a fire directly in your room. So yeah, you
But,
just
like,
dive out the window.
I'm told there's a fire, so Fisty doesn't look for fire. She just goes out the window,
Okay. Do you open it up or anything, or just dive out? Just open
head
it.
first through the window.
Oh,
Do I hear that? Can we?
Okay. You guys are a couple rooms apart. Like this wouldn't be.
I thought we shared a wall. Like,
Oh yeah, you did. You do
Yeah.
with hostel. Yeah, You're basically like across from each other here in the hallway.
Okay, but I guess if I don't hear Fisty, oh no, because if you would have responded, even not to me, but I could hear it in my head, then I would respond again, and I would say, are you okay? This is Melody. You can respond to this.
I say, I'm outside. And I say this out loud, but responding to her, so it still goes through the.
Roll a Constitution save as well for diving out the window.
As far as like falling damage,
Yeah.
like if it's more than 10 feet, I definitely take falling damage.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be. Yeah.
So how far
Well,
is my
you
fall?
might hit the fire escape is the thing.
Okay.
So, like.
Yeah. So just however far I fall, it's after 10 feet, it's 1d6 per 10 feet. So I think that's correct. Hold on, let me.
You fling
Double check.
yourself out the window so far you completely overshoot the fire escape and land at the street.
Okay. Yeah. So don't take any for less than 10 feet, but for every 10 feet, I take 1d6 up to a maximum of 20d6.
Yeah.
At 200 feet.
20d6.
So that is a low roll. So I probably.
You probably just say like we're
That's
right
an
over the
8.
railing.
That's
You
an
probably
8 on a
didn't even-
Constitution save. But like to
I would have done a dexterity.
dexterity
Yeah,
for
dexterity check instead.
that's an 11.
11.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you burst through the window and like catch yourself on the railing, almost like having your momentum take you over, but you don't manage to completely tip the top off the edge.
Okay, I go down the fire escape.
You actually run down at this time. Okay. Are you observing the building at all? Is there any? Or are you just like running away?
Not until I'm already down at ground level.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, you'd be able to make it down. These there's also a couple other people that are attached to this one. It's only like 3 stories this from where you are.
Yeah.
Other people from other rooms below trying to rush their way out.
So, yeah. So Fisty's gonna once she's down at ground level, gonna step back and look at the building and see what she sees.
Yeah. There's from multiple windows smoke billowing out of different rooms and whatnot. This is an arson that is encompassing multiple rooms in this hotel, or just a house fire or whatnot.
Was it a guy with a whole bunch of gasoline who was angry that the hotel owner had plagiarized him?
Something you would find out in the morning probably if you wanted to pursue that route.
Okay.
But yeah, you see like a vast fire just bursting through several windows, smoke billowing through the sky right now, and a lot of police personnel rushing over on their phones trying to get crew over the bridge to get actual fire people to take this out right now. So going back to you guys right now, you try to reach for this door right here with your washcloth.
Yeah, my washcloth.
Yeah. It's if you do it quick enough, you're able to like swing it right open. But it sends like a big old plume
I didn't think that one.
right in through you here, and so that was just kind of
You're a tiefling, right?
Yeah.
You have resistance to fire damage, so you only take half fire damage.
yeah. So that would give you a blast right in your face here. I'm trying to find out what you would roll for that. Go ahead, yeah, you're a tiefling. Go ahead and just take 3 points. It wasn't that. It was more just like the blast back that hits you more.
And like the minute she opens the door, I like sprint out.
Okay, you just go for a straight sprint out.
Bye.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about Fisty, so I'm trying to go help.
Yeah. There's the fire appears to be
You're such a good guy.
coming in from here. It's kind of hard for you to make your way out fire-wise because it seems the fire has come through an open door that's over here. You find your door wide open here, and fire spreading fastly across the carpet along this end. Not so much on this side of the room, though.
Can I do like some sort of perception check
To
to
the wall?
see like how my locks are?
Hmm?
Could I do like a perception check to see like how my locks on my door are? Like, because it's open, can I see like if they're broken?
Yeah.
If they got disengaged?
Roll perception for me.
Okay. Better. 17.
17? As you peer through the haze, it's the fire is just like skirting across the carpet that you're running across right now. You look through and you see on the walls that it looks almost like it's kicked through.
Okay.
Like a lot of like the devil's just like busted off through the wall, and so like there's some bars still in the door, but the door itself is just splayed open.
Let's go out through the window. Let's go, hurry. And
Wait,
I'm
you
gonna
think
run
that's-
towards the window.
You can guess Featherfall. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so the group of you rush out towards the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
To the window.
Second you get to the window, you see something that startles you. Hold on, let me make sure this is.
Is it glorious?
Huh? Almost.
Just chilling at the window. Hey guys.
Dad?
Just
Oh,
breathing,
man.
fogging up the window.
It's almost similar, but almost kind of frightening, like based on just the current events that happen inside them. It's a big ass koala mask. As a hand just flings the window upwards to like
That would really make
crash it
the fight
upwards.
He goes,
This is wearing a mask.
He peeks in really quick and goes like fogging the smoke out the window at the same time.
Move out of the way. We're trying to get out.
So it brings you guys out. Is everybody able to make it out like through this way? You Hostel, you were the only one that sprinted out this way. You guys still in the room this way?
Yeah, I would follow
I'm
Hostel.
Okay, now there is like at this point, since Hostel's the window, the fire is fastly growing in this direction. This door you
Is
would
there-
have to walk straight through the fire to get
Is there
through.
a door?
There's a door to the
out
bathroom here.
But like, is there a door from the bathroom to the open area? Like, could we go through there, or is the only way to get to the bathroom from the bedroom?
Like there's a door to the bathroom right here,
And
which
it's
is
right
also a
there.
door
Okay,
right here
I'm
as well.
gonna turn around and go through the bathroom.
Okay,
Yeah.
you get to the door, but it won't budge.
Guys!
Like something is blocking the door.
someone's pooping.
Like
Can
something.
I try to break it open?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
Give me a strength check.
Okay. Just flat strength, not athletics.
Might as well.
That was a nat one.
Oh no, yeah.
Go to prison.
You fling your big dumb floppy body into the door. It almost pushes you back.
I'm tapping in.
But it like moves a little bit, like something's in the way. It's not like the door is like sealed shut. And so Koala Man and Hostel are still over here waiting by the door.
Alright, I'm gonna try to bust the bathroom door open too.
Okay, it's naughty.
Huh, that's an 8.
An 8?
Do you want to put yours in prison too?
Yeah.
As I see that they're not coming out, I'm gonna like hop back in. Like not like.
Yeah, this time you'd have to actually
bedroom.
endure fire at this point. So.
I'm not hopping into the
Instead of
bed.
you
I'm
wanna
just
try.
hopping back into like. the
Oh,
living
through
room.
into it, yeah.
And I'm just gonna yell out, guys, what's the holdup? Where are you?
Do you guys hear Hostel shouting for you?
Yeah, I'm
you say?
trying!
Where are you guys? What are you trying to do?
We're
Go to
trying
the
to.
bathroom!
Okay, I'm gonna run
Classic.
into the bathroom.
Yeah. You go into the bathroom, there's a chair up against the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that shit.
You knock that immediately out of the
And I
way.
open the door. I'm like, let's go.
Okay, yeah.
To comically run against
Okay, yeah, the fire spreading across the carpet right now. Mr. Koala Man is like reaching for you guys.
Move! We need to get out.
Alright, I'm
Don't
coming.
reach for us. Get out of the
chip
way.
noises.
Okay, yeah. You guys go out the fire escape right now, and it's basically just like a straight shot downwards at this point.
Okay.
Do another perception check for me as you're going down right here.
I can't read that.
10.
14. Yours is a 14.
16.
Mine's only an 8.
Okay. Melody, as you're running down the staircase, kind of panicky, you look over at the fire escape from a couple rooms down, and just through the smoke that's in the air right now, you could swear you see a bear busting through a door, and like pulling has like a handful of kids almost.
I want to pinch myself and see if I'm awake.
Oh my god.
You see a man with the mask.
Okay.
And so as you guys rush down, there's also further down on the fire escape, other people being ushered out by other masked individuals here.
Oh, this feels like a sorority initiation. Oh my god, wait. Okay. Do you know what's going on?
Not a clue.
Great.
Let's get out of here.
I'm with you. Come on, Mel. Buddy. I don't know you like that.
Melody.
We just slept together.
Oh, that's true. Come on, Mel.
Okay, no need to be formal.
You
Yeah.
call me Odie if you.
Odie.
Yeah, hitting back, getting finally onto the ground level floor and off the fire escape, you would run into Maud, who's waiting outside there with him.
Mom, do you have a bottle of water? I'm so thirsty.
You know, I wanted
Did
to
he
stay
toss
at the
her
bar, but no.
Thank you, Mom. Give me
Yeah,
some water.
I don't have any water on me.
I have
Sorry.
water and attachment for your
Shit.
fancy
Do you
arm.
have beer? Do you have any liquid?
That's a really good idea, but no, I don't. I don't know how I could compress that into
Fisty begins climbing back up the fire escape to her room.
Fisty, where are you going?
Fisty.
Fisty, no.
She's
I
getting
grabbed
literally
her foot.
all of
Okay.
her shit, which is in her room.
Why didn't you take it with you?
Okay,
Because she heard fire.
She's just-
I want to stop Fisty, but I kind of want to see what happens.
Okay, so you are you rushing back up the fire escape right now?
Yeah.
Okay, you getting back up to your room, there's 100% more fire in there than there was before.
Can I see my bag?
Here's
Do
your
I-
Okay, so here's the red.
Did we see Fisty going up there?
So here's like.
Well, it would have been two different fire escapes.
Mm-hmm.
Like there seems to be a corner between.
Yeah. So like yours was on the other side of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd be able to rush up and grab it real quick because the fire's not quite in your room yet. So you just
Okay.
probably just do the same thing, run into the bathroom. There's nothing obstructing yours, by the way. It's so it would just be a quick run in to grab your stuff.
Yeah. Grabbing my stuff, going back out.
I want to run into the front door.
Okay. Just run straight in.
Yeah, and like I'm doing like, there'd probably be perception, but I want to see if, like, I can see if anyone looks like they would have put a chair in front of my bathroom door.
You see like the man running the front desk in a panic, talking to some individuals that will look to be dealing with be a part of the authorities. But there's only like one or two other people in here. Like the fire's not on the first floor yet, but it looks like it's steadily growing close. These are the only two people in there at the time, aside from maybe one or two people scurrying out.
I'm gonna go with those people.
Okay. What are you doing in here? Get out! There's a fire!
What happened?
We don't know. We were.
Fire happened.
Because I can tell you right now, there was a chair in front of our door that someone was clearly trying to kill us.
We can investigate this all as soon as this is taken care of right now. But
as soon as it's taken care of, they're gone.
Listen.
We need to figure this guy out.
the fire escapes for the northeast side of the building collapsed during this whole thing. We can't get these guys out yet. So either we wait for the fire department to get here, or we need to get you out of here as well because there's still people up here.
And who is that talking?
This is like the man running the front desk right now.
Okay,
Or-
I want to cast
Yeah.
disguise self to look like the fire chief.
You have a police thing.
Which way to the fire department though?
It's all law enforcement. Well, you can do that if you want. You
Yeah,
want to disguise
I'm gonna like go around the corner and I'm gonna disguise. I'm gonna cast disguise self.
Fire code.
I'm gonna cast disguise self as to look like a fire marshal. So I'm like a big dude with like a mustache and like the costume or the uniform, I guess, with like aviator glasses. And I'm gonna say, did somebody call for the fire department?
He rolled him that one, so he's like, "My God, you're here!"
Listen here,
Hell yeah.
listen here, pal. And I'm walking up to him and I say, you give this adorable little man whatever he goddamn wants. That is the law from the chief.
There's a fire in the building. Why is this the issue? You understand the gravity of the situation.
I pull out my police badge and I'm like, yeah, do what this guy said.
Oh God, I'm outnumbered here. Okay. Are you guys here to help? We need to be able to get up these stairs. Do you have any way of putting out fires? Do you have any water?
Did someone come in here 30 minutes ago?
No. Nobody's been in here all night. They would have had to come in from the outside.
Where are the other entrances into this building?
This is the fire escapes.
There's
There's some emergency exits in the back.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say you were out of ordinance.
But I didn't hear any alarms go off. Normally there's a piercing siren that wakes everybody up if that goes off. None of that happened. Nothing's going the way it's supposed to. I'm freaking out. This is my
Sir.
second day.
I'm not-
Ah!
Calm down!
Ah!
Is Fisty close close enough to the front door to hear him freaking out.
Oh yeah, it's very
Fisty
loud.
wants to walk in, like, just, like, toss him over his shoulder in a fireman carry and just carry him out.
Roll perception.
That's an 11.
You smell feces.
Oh no.
Following
want to
this,
do it?
following this individual as you run out.
Yeah, so from your guys' perspective, Fisty just jogs in, grabs him, and jogs back out.
Okay, so he's gone. Okay. I hope you're happy. So yeah, his composure's gone. He's freaked out. So it's just you and a couple more officers that are in here right now. You recognize one of the officers is one of the men you talked to earlier in the day that hires you. It's like,
but I don't look like me.
yeah, you don't recognize. You recognize as Indy. They're like, thank God you guys are here. We got to get up there. We can't access the buildings from the outside. We have strangers helping us from outside, but they have no way to get up here from the outside.
That sucks.
No.
Don't worry, sir. The fire department's here.
I want to go investigate these emergency exits.
Okay, yeah. Basically, to this little hotel building, there would be 4 sets of emergency exits because the building's kind of like separated into like 4 chunks, like a northeast, northwest, southeast, southwest kind of chunk, and each one has the staircase leading attached to their outside. Northwest one is like bent off of the building and like at a 50-degree angle downwards, leaning off. So the people that are at their windows right now are just like leaning out and they can't reach for the staircase.
Fisty's gonna go over to Maud if she sees him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Maud's out. Maud
Yeah,
will be out there, right?
I'm
She's
still out
gonna-
there. I was with Glorious, so.
Take her duffel bag off and set it next to you, and like pull out the water skin out of her duffel bag, and just pour the water all over herself, and say to Maud, "Watch my bag," and then she's gonna trot back into the building.
I don't think that. Okay, she's gone.
Maud, are you gonna stay outside to witness anything, or? That's like.
God, I don't know. I feel like I should go help Fisty because she's gonna be doing something very stupid, but yeah, you know what? I'm gonna follow Fisty.
Okay. As you're like,
And I'm gonna fuck your bag.
as you're following Fisty, you see the large man with the bear mask get down and like place a bunch of people down on the ground. With him is a really tiny individual with a cat mask on. He ushers them to the other side of the building, the one that has the broken down fire escape on it. So they rush in that direction as you see this. You still want to follow them, or?
Follow them as in
Follow
Glorious and
Fisty,
or
sorry.
Fisty. Yeah, I'll still follow Fisty. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so they run off that way. You guys go inside. Y'all are still in the building here.
Yeah, I think that's a bad idea. I feel like we should get out of this building.
Yeah,
I
but
can
the
say
people-
with extreme certainty, as the chief of fire, that we should not be in a burning building.
God, you're so smart.
Like
Thank you.
front desk receptions, whatnot. The staircase and elevators would be up here. Staircase upwards and
Here's
whatnot.
my spell slot lasts for an hour.
Fisty goes to the stairs and starts going up to the top floor.
You get as high as the second floor before that's when you start running into the fire.
Fisty
Okay.
keeps going up.
No, I grab Fisty by the collar of her shirt and say, I don't think you want to run straight through the fire.
But there could be people up there.
You know,
They'll be fine.
yeah, I mean, yeah, there could be, but I mean, do we maybe want to try to find an alternate path?
How?
That's a good question. I don't know.
So we should just go up.
That also doesn't seem like a good answer.
But there could be people up
There
there.
could be people up there. That's oh my god.
Why is the water on fire?
Why is the
Fisty
water?
runs towards the voice.
Why
Okay.
is the water on fire?
I think these people deserve to die.
There must be oil.
I'm afraid. What
Okay.
is happening?
Okay, yeah, I'll follow after Fisty just to make sure Fisty doesn't do anything rash and get hurt. Even
Fisty's
though
mildly damp. She should last marginally longer.
It's been all day. You're not damn no more.
No, Fisty
No,
took her
yeah,
water
she
skin
took-
out of her bag and
Oh, did
doused
you do that
herself
again?
with
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
That's right.
yeah.
Okay,
We're
well,
running into the fire.
with that aspect, you hear the voice. So, like, let's say you go up to the next floor here, and so it's one of the situations where it's like,
like a long hallway with like the doors on this side and this side. It goes all the way to the other side. Yeah, the fire. Really crappy impromptu drawings. But yeah, there's patches of fire like skittering about in the matted carpeting that's across here. So with your dampened self, yeah, you'd be able to make it maybe like
1 square of fire.
yeah, 1 square before you start taking damage.
Fisty goes to the person who said they were dying.
Yeah, this person,
Or who said that the water was on fire?
yeah, this
Well,
person.
she said, "Help! I'm dying." But why is the water on fire?
Okay, so this is the door that you hear the noise coming from right now.
Okay. Fisty's gonna try to open the door.
Okay, I'm gonna have you take a little bit of fire damage as this is pretty blanketed around here.
Yeah,
How does fire
I'm gonna,
damage work for this?
I'm gonna stand back.
What's that?
How would fire damage work in this situation? Do I just determine how much to hurt you, or
Yeah. So you would determine how intense the flame is, but
it's just like feet level? Like the majority of the burning stuff would be where the burning stuff could be like inside the rooms and whatnot.
yeah. So if I'm walking directly through fire, it would be. Well, hold on. Let me just look up like flaming orb and see.
The
How much that
firebolt
does.
is a D10.
Jesus. Yeah, you'd have to. This door is
Actually, no. I can look up the bonfire spell, which actually has damage for being in the bonfire. That'll work. Okay, so basically it is looks like it is so for the spell create bonfire, like if you are moving through it or in the bonfire,
Mhm.
you have to make a dexterity save or take 1d8 fire damage.
Mhm.
So it would be like I would try to dodge the fire with dexterity, and if I fail, I would take that d8.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
So,
go ahead and take the
that
dexterity
mechanical
check.
check,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
That's a nat 20.
Oh
Ooh.
yeah. You blast through the fire and like bust through the unlocked door that's already there.
Okay.
Roll on here. It's a very similar structured room to the one you were in before. So like, let's say it's you crash in through the door here, and yeah, the fire is mostly along like the sofas and the carpeting around here. The people are like huddled in the corner over on this edge over here. There's no way for them to get out through the window at this point, so it's just another dash to the fire if you want to go again.
I'm going to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it.
So how many people?
There's a family of 3 over here.
Family of 3. Okay. Children?
Only one kid. It's
Okay.
teenagers. Another one. Then there's the mom.
Okay. So Fisty's gonna say, "I'll start with the kid." To the family.
Yeah. I'll
And-
start with the kid.
And Fisty's gonna pick up the child.
Okay, so do another. No, I'll have you. You just since you rolled a nat 20, you just barreled through, made it through. Oh yeah, they're like, who are you?
Maud, are you out in the hallway?
Yeah, I never dashed through the fire.
Yeah, Fisty's gonna hand you a kid.
Oh, okay. Just like toss the kid?
No, hand you. She's
Oh.
gonna trot up to you, hand you a child.
Okay, sure. Yeah, I just carry the child in my arm and I go, all right.
And now Fisty's gonna turn back around and go to the people.
As you turn around to go back through into the burning room, you hear a crash. It sounds like a window being shattered, coming from this room that you just went out of.
Okay.
You want to keep going back in?
Well, Fisty's at least gonna look in.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
look in. You see the window is completely like busted through, and there's another individual in here now.
Oh.
I'm gonna. What's the individual look like?
Roll perception. It's pretty smoky. It's mooky.
That's a nat 1.
That one. It's a horrible shadowing figure. Jesus Christ!
Fisty's
You don't
gonna-
know.
Fisty's charging it and trying to push it out the window. She's
God.
bull rush. So
You don't even know if this is a.
So it would be I would make a bull rush is a strength attack, and you push an enemy opponent instead of damaging them.
Yeah.
So
They're right by the window, so you probably be able to do it.
yeah, and I would push them back 5 feet.
Yeah.
So
They're just right by the window here.
yeah. So that attack or do I just do it?
Go ahead and here roll. Give me a flat d20 roll real quick so I can give you something.
Jesus. That is a nat 20.
A nat 20.
What?
Yeah.
You went from a nat 20 to a nat 1 to a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you go straight in for the buck on this one, and it's Well, let me see if I can do one better. 19.
Wow.
So, barely. No, yeah, you just headbutt straight in, bringing the figure right back out the window where it came.
Okay, so then I turn back to the people, and I say, "Who's next?"
As this happens, you're, are you serious?
If I had seen this, I would have said, "Wait, we don't know if that's an enemy."
Shortly after you see this, once again, another figure flies straight up through the second story window.
I'm gonna try to identify the figure. Okay, so that is a 17 plus my perception, which I think is 4, so 21.
Tiny individual with a cat mask.
I say, "Cat lady, these people need help."
She gives you a thumbs up and grabs for one of them, and points for you for the other one.
I toss the other one, fireman carry style.
Yeah,
over my shoulders.
you see her basically burst in this direction right here and just dive straight out the window with this individual.
I follow.
You do as well?
Yeah.
I take the kid and I just book it down the stairs.
Okay,
at
you
this
book it
point.
down the stairs. Okay,
Gets tired of waiting for Fisty to come back.
Yeah, I was
Cat
like, kid, you're an orphan now. Let's
teenager
go.
who is being grabbed right now, immediately grabbed by this large bear man that's down there. Quickly to see another figure immediately come out, it's like, whoa! Goes to grab for you, but he's here. Let me see. Yeah. He's also quickly able to like slice you through the air like that.
I'm just prepared to take
Get you
this
back
fucking
down.
damage.
He's holding 2 people in one arm now. He then positions you both back down. It was like he looks down at you. Is like, we gotta get up to the 3rd floor. Are you down?
Okay.
He grabs you.
Okay.
Okay.
Fling.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you're going straight up to the 3rd floor.
Am I thrown or does he?
He does a whole and basically flings your ass up to the 3rd floor.
I want to like try to streamline my body so that my head is gonna go hit first.
You see a pair of faces in the window as you're like quickly making way towards this window. They're just like, ah! They flee to the side. You just bust right in. I'm gonna go to these other guys while this is happening.
Okay.
It's like fucking Ralph Wiggum flying through the window at first.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
That's what I picture.
So did I see anything at any of the emergency exits?
Aside from the one that's broken, and aside from there wasn't anybody at there throwing people at this
Could
time.
I see like the doors? Like, is there any damage to them? Like they're broken in?
None of the windows seem broken, aside from people just having them open to let smoke out. There wouldn't be any emergency exits on this side of the building. They'd have to be on the back.
Okay. I'll go back out to where they are.
Yeah, we can definitely ask around whenever we get all these people outside and see if anyone else was trapped in. Because if not, then it's pretty obvious that was like
There's only the
directly to
The red stripe was in the crisper, I think.
Michael, will you grab my tea while you're over there?
My chichi.
So what section did Michael and Kyle go up?
They're at the north. They're the one with the
The broken one.
the broken down one. Yeah, that's where these people are being thrown at.
Okay, so I'm gonna just point in directions until I get Fisty or Maud potentially. I'm gonna say
Anyone have a bottle opener?
Okay, let's go.
no, I'm pointing. I'm playing the game. Okay, so I'm gonna point until I get either Fisty or Maud, and I'm gonna say
Thank you.
Fisty, Maud, do you guys need help? Where you at? You can reply to this message.
At this point, I imagine I'm probably like at the entrance, like I just ran out with a kid, and I said I just Fisty just tossed a kid to me, and I ran outside. I don't know if I don't know where Fisty is.
Have I been thrown through the window at this
You're
point?
in the window, yeah.
I say a bear threw me through a window.
Oh well, and I say, oh well, there you go. Bears threw Fisty through the window. That's where she's at.
Okay, I'm gonna message
Clearly.
again in that direction, and I'm gonna say, Fisty, do you know?
I mean, I'll take them.
approximately where you are in this building.
The 3rd floor.
Okay.
How much do we trust?
Yeah.
I think we should get out of here.
Well, that's what Fisty was told.
You see, are you still inside the building?
Yeah.
Okay, as you say that, you hear a muffled scream come just from the staircase, like on the 2nd floor.
And I run that way.
You go up the stairs? Yeah, it's the same situation, like fire out here, but over on the far end, like past this wall that's blocking these windows here. You see a masked individual kind of collapsed and coughing with a kid that's trying to make its way out.
Alright, I'm going to... Is there like a window near where he is?
This is just like a corridor that's leading down. So no, yeah, there would be a window maybe like on the opposite end of where he is, but
what I imagine. Fisty just
Okay.
fly through it first.
I'm going to run to that person,
okay. Give me a dexterity save.
but I don't know.
You're gonna have to run through fire here.
Just choose to fail.
14 plus 1.
Yeah, you're able to.
23.
Yeah, for the sake of it, it sucks because you're so small. Roll with disadvantage because you're so tiny.
Like to get through the fire? I feel like that'd make me better.
No, you're
because I
fine.
could-
Yeah, because you have a low center of gravity. You'd just be able to dart through. Okay, yeah, you make it to him. Okay, this individual here has the draft mask.
Okay. Is there like a door near?
Yeah, there's a couple doors here that are opened up already. Like there's the one that she just came from, which is this one here.
Okay.
that
Is
has-
there like fire in those rooms?
Yeah.
Like is it fire that we could like get through, or is it pretty?
She came out this way because the fire escape a window was blocked by fire in this window.
Okay. What
And
about
so-
the other room? Is it? Okay.
That one's clear.
Can you walk?
She keeps she like lets out some coughs, like she's having a hard time breathing or keeping her stamina.
Okay. I guess I'll try to do a strength check and like drag these two people to a window and throw them out.
Yeah, go ahead.
Eight.
You're maybe able to get the kid a little bit, but she's staying there for now. She's too much. Her
No, do you
dead
think,
weight.
But I know this if this is like them being hurt or
It's just like she can't even catch her breath anymore, and so it's like affecting her ability to stay conscious.
so like
Smoking.
a healing spell wouldn't help.
You could try.
Okay, I'll cast Cure Wounds on her.
A healing spell heals HP damage taken from suffocation. So
So like
I'll
that would
do that,
that'll give you something, yeah.
and I will heal her for 12 points a day.
Oh, yeah.
12 points of healing damage.
Yeah, you give her a quick heal there. From the lethargicness that was there and the blank face,
like
the
a
mask kind
sort
of
of stack over.
gets back that panic anxiety that would have been there beforehand. She's able to stumble to her feet a little bit,
Out the window,
and so
and I'm dragging
kinda-
the kid along. And
yeah,
as
she's
we-
limping like slowly behind you as you're going towards the other one. It's kind of like another room like this. Here's the fire escape, but this room is barely affected by it,
Okay.
so you're able to get a nice path in through
Okay,
here.
so we're gonna go out the window.
Mhm.
Is there a fire escape?
Yeah, you'll be able to make it. This one's only on the 2nd floor. Okay.
Okay.
So you managed to get her out.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. The three of you went down the staircase. Roll perception. The two people that are still in the lobby here.
Well, smaller than they. Oh,
So we're under base for 13,
God damn it.
15.
9. Make it a 12.
You go and check for the staircase, or you don't hear any more commotion coming from at least the immediate 2nd floor. So if there were people still stuck, you'd hear you'd sense some sort of commotion, but you don't.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go back outside.
Okay. Are you still on the 3rd floor?
Yeah, so I just crashed through this window.
Yeah. Okay. There is a single old man in here that is like gasping for air. It is just so much smoke in this room that's finally being released through this window.
I pick the man up, and I peek my head out the window, and I yell, "Bear, catch!" and I toss the old man out the window.
Well, this would be bad.
I thought you.
No, it's not like. You seen the video? Pardon my ruining the immersion. That video of like backwards firefighting where people are putting people back in the burning building. It's the most horrible thing you've ever seen. Like people bringing them up the ladders and throwing them into the building. So
I've never
funny.
seen that. I'm gonna have to
Oh, yeah,
find that.
he scoops them like it takes him a little bit. This old man was oddly flailing. He catches him and brings him down, and he's holding his arms out again. Like, doing this with his fingers. Whoa! What are you doing? Are you looking it up? For God's sake. This is how you... And you go.
You're next, kid.
Holy shit.
Oh no.
It's the best video ever.
What are you watching? Is it the same one? Yeah, it's the same.
Oh
Isn't that the worst thing ever? Alright, kick back in.
I've never seen this before.
I
Thanks.
didn't know. I
Thanks,
just thought I was
Andrew.
just bringing up something everybody always had a chuckle
No,
about.
I've never seen that. God,
Isn't that cursed?
All I can picture is like back when they had to like pay for the fire department.
Yes.
They like saved it and they were like, "What? You didn't pay? Get back in there."
Like that SpongeBob is all, she'll never be able to afford this room.
Yeah,
Yeah, so have you heard the firefighter one then?
I have it.
Oh, like they talk about some of those fire departments where you had to
That's
pay,
amazing.
and like different fire departments getting in gang wars over who was gonna fight the fire.
Oh my god.
God.
Okay.
All right. Anyway.
So yeah, and now he's up there like waving for you.
Oh, I look around to see if there's anyone else in there.
Oh yeah, go ahead and do perception.
That's an 18.
Yeah, there you don't hear anything.
Okay, I leap back out the window.
You go right back out.
And that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, you basically he grabs you, but it like knocks him onto his back as well. But he's able to sustain you. He kind of knocked the wind out of him though, so he's
Where to next, Bear?
to the front.
Fisty runs to the front.
Okay, so he's following behind you here. So you guys are leaving the lobby at this point right now.
Yeah.
As you guys are leaving, Hostel and the little kid and the individual with the giraffe mask I've just made it down the staircase and are you making your way up to the front of the building as well?
Yeah.
Around this time is finally when they were able to get the fire drones activated, and they are now encircling the building and blasting it with waves of water that are attached to hoses that are going off to different reservoirs. But you all meet at the front. When you meet at the front of the building, the girl with the giraffe mask who stumbles behind you is immediately greeted by like a sprinting bear figure that like runs and grabs her and like embraces her in a hug, and hear muffled sobbing as he hugs her.
Y'all okay?
I go, that's beautiful.
You're like muffled, like, why'd you go up alone? What are you doing, you idiot? It's like what you're hearing through it, through like the dramatic sobs. It's very much over dramatic, but they're there. The kids and everyone else is standing, being assessed by the.
Am I still holding to the kid that Fisty gave me? I don't think I ever gave this child back to
Yeah. You're the only one. You
Okay, I'm
still
just
have the
holding.
kid.
I'm just holding
Kid
this kid.
is holding your hand,
And I'm like,
and very, very, like in a state of shock.
It's like, yeah, don't worry. Well, don't worry, buddy. We'll get you back to your mother and or father and or guardian. I didn't see who you were with. Don't worry.
His other hand grabs onto yours as well, like, and it's just trembling.
Yeah, oh.
Okay. The bear figure releases from you. It's like,
whoever the
is everybody okay?
From.
Who are you?
He pulls it off. It's immediately recognizable. It's Glorious.
Aww.
He's like, is everybody okay here? Did everybody make it out? All 5 of you guys good? I can't believe it was the same place. That's insane.
The same place.
Yeah, the fire. You guys were you guys holed up in here? Or were you guys also helping?
Yes.
I came when the fire department was called.
Why are you lying?
We were staying here.
Oh my god.
And we helped.
So yes, both.
Glorious kind of collapses down to his knees and with a very big booming smile, a bunch of tears just come down his face. Like, oh god, thank God you guys are fine.
Who's this person you just hugged?
Huh? Oh.
It's a giraffe.
Fisty, go to sleep.
He's like, oh, shut up. She tears the mask off and just letting out these coughs. Is an older teenager girl is there coughing profusely. Dude, what does this cat want?
By any chance, is she gloriously sized?
She's very, very tall, but not bulky.
I'm very much distrusting of Glorious, but he's the only one that knew where I would stay.
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Oh,
I just
okay.
say to my character voice, Andrew.
Mm-hmm. And so yeah, he's just there letting out a very big teethy grin as he's just crying. He's like, oh, you guys are fine, thank God.
Are there more people inside?
I don't know. I can run back in here in a second. But I think the drones right now need to do their work. I think we're going to be in the way if we do anything else.
I take a second to turn to Fisty and I say, hey, where's this kid's guardian? Do you know?
I jumped out the window with them.
Where did you land?
Oh!
She points in the general direction.
Oh, there's the child that I gave birth to!
Oh god,
Oh, you're alive!
Okay.
Oh my goodness, that would have been tragic!
Yeah, I hand the kid back and I say, here, I
The teenager and the daughter and the mother that were also flung out the window earlier come billowing over to take this kid from you.
I say, it's all yours.
And from their perspective, Fisty grabbed the kid, ran into the fire, came back in, grabbed them, and jumped out the window.
God.
Oh, poor dumb Fisty.
Poor dumb Fisty.
Glorious gets up to go check on the girl with the giraffe. She picks up the mask again and looks at the inside of it. Is like, oh man, I can't believe you used the same mask from the fight earlier, you idiot! You could have been killed up there! And he snaps the mask in half, throws it in the ground. And she's still very much out of it,
That's-
but sitting on the ground.
Mama.
Do you want some beer smell?
As of right now, yeah, there's the drones put out a lot of the fire. They don't appear to be scooping anybody out. So there must be either casualties of the fire or just nobody else was up there. Yeah, there's a
I
big
wanna
old mob of
go-
people down on the ground here.
I
as
want to
the-
go around and ask all of the survivors if any of them were trapped in their rooms via doors being blocked or anything like that.
Okay, you ask around.
I'm like, you have to tell me I'm part of the fire department.
You use that, okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, I want to make sure that this hotel has safe ordinance. Then they weren't blocking any of the fire exits. That's against the law.
A lot of these people seem very shaken up, from the shock of what's going on right now. A lot of these people thrown out of a window.
Yeah.
The others, yeah, never having to deal with an actual fire escape before.
Yeah.
But a few of them said, yeah, I couldn't open up my bathroom. But other than that, yeah, that was the only issue.
Do I
a couple
notice
of my doors were stuck.
Do I notice a pattern between these people who say that their stuff was blocked?
Do you ask him like what rooms they were staying in?
Yeah, sure. What rooms were you staying
Oh
in?
yeah, I was
Oh,
over
sure.
on I was over at the northwest corner.
Are we on the northwest corner? So it does it seem like all rooms in the northwest corner had blocked bathrooms?
From the people that you asked that said they were there, those are the ones that have responded back saying, yeah, they had a hard time getting through some of the doors to escape while they were there.
I would like to ask. I'll just do
No,
it
you're not.
instead of saying I would like to. Glorious, what's up with these masks?
Oh, these are the party masks that I've done a little commissioning on.
I'd like to do a perception check.
But why?
You never know when you're going to you never know when you're gonna need to breathe in some of that good stuff. This cancels out the majority of fumes that you can find in any like residential situation, from carbon monoxide poisoning to actual smoke.
What?
Just a little outfitting we have in case of emergency at the bar. They also quite a kick for theme parties, but that's not important now.
Or theme fights.
I rolled an 18.
As he hands you
insight.
he hands you the bear mask. This is big, like a very heavy plastic mask. Like the inside of it, if you looked at the inside of it, you'd see like a dense like second layer of it, like of webbings and other pieces that have been meshed into it as well.
I rolled an 18 to insight.
On me,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's not, doesn't appear to be not being authentic.
Okay. Nice.
How are you? Did you take any damage from up there? Are you okay?
I took a little damage. I could really use some water
Yeah.
or beer.
He pulls out a flask and hands it to you.
Yeah, let's go.
How about your friends? Are they okay?
You have to ask them. They don't tell me shit.
Oh, okay.
I think Melody's okay.
He walks over to Melody.
Melody doesn't exist. I'm a fireman.
Oh, that's right.
Oh
Mel
God,
disappeared.
she's still up there. Ah!
I'm gonna be like, sir, it's really important that you cooperate with us.
He immediately
Do you-
recognizes your voice.
Do you know anyone? No, it's on my.
I know, I'm
This
just.
guy's self changes your voice.
Hold on.
The words of Guilford Godfrey. You fool! You fool!
God, Gilbert Godfrey.
You have to make an intelligence check against my safe DC to be able
Oh, for
to
God's
tell.
sake. What's your DC?
13.
13 plus 1.
I'm like, sir, it's really important. It's really important that you listen.
Oh,
here
it's the
and
one with the
tell
cat's
me-
name!
From the cat's
From the
name?
first session, it's a reference. I was like, I love that name, like from the song, right? I love cats.
Oh, yeah.
It's a callback, but it's fun.
Except
Says Cats is like
Memory.
200 years old.
Shakespearean, thank you. What's up? And he holds out his arms to give you a hug.
I do not reciprocate the hug.
He understands. Are you okay?
I'm like, no, I'm a man now. That's a travesty.
He puts his hand up to your head as though you had a fever. It's like
It'll
a very
go-
worried expression.
It'll so you're putting it up to my hair.
Yeah,
So,
check
so
me out,
I
fever.
have like a fireman's hat and your hand goes right through it because it's just an illusion.
Whoa! Whoa! I never have to get dressed again. You gotta teach me this.
Oh God, the image of Glorious just walking around
Naked.
nude, just.
With illusionated clothes.
I tell him it only lasts an hour.
Oh.
That's important to know.
It's okay, Glorious hardly ever leaves the bar.
Everybody make way. We got an official firefighter over here. Get out of the way. So the guests move back from the scene.
Okay, I'm gonna get in front of everybody and I'm gonna say it seems like there was malicious intent tonight. Some of the rooms, their bathrooms were trapped, so it seems like that whoever started this fire did it to hurt those individuals. If anyone has any leads, any reasons that they would be attacked, or have any other information, please come and see me or any of this band of weirdos. They are trainees at the fire department, and she's a police officer. She has a badge and everything.
Fisty's gonna walk up to
I thought for sure you'd walk up and ask her.
yeah, so Fisty's gonna walk up to Maud here and say, "Hey, can I have my backpack?"
I mean, I left it outside. Is it? I mean, I'll go check the entrance for you where I left it.
Okay.
I was more concerned about potentially saving people.
Fisty's gonna look around for her duffel bag.
Should be around, yeah. It would just be on the ground near the west side of the building.
All right. Fisty
But yeah.
trots off to the west side of the building.
Yeah, I'll ask Glorious at this point. So like at this point, I only know as much as my friends here. We kind of took off in a hurry, but you kind of gave me the impression that you seem to know, maybe not like who was responsible, but you at least knew what was going on.
Oh yeah, I have informants all over this place. I just got, just an emergency tip telling me that there was a fire. I didn't know until I was told on what side of town it was, and I didn't really know entirely for sure until you confirmed it for me that it might have been you guys.
And you have no idea who it could have been who set fire to this
Nope.
place.
I'm pretty tired, but if I can throw out an opinion of mine, I do say that you guys, I do have a captive for a certain organization in my basement. If anybody were to have overheard anything, I would put a target on your backs.
How would he have gotten any word out?
I don't know. I can.
Well, Melody can talk to me from far away.
Yeah, but I have to point. He
Let's say
can't point. He has no.
This man was also powerful enough to use fireball without the use of his extremities. At that state, I can't imagine what else he was able to use at the time. If he were to have told somebody where he was and who was after him at the time, I could only have myself to blame for this.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards blaming you too. Not too many people know where I was staying.
Yeah, I told him
Yeah.
Great.
so that he could come and save you.
I'm gonna take off my sunglasses really dramatically and be like,
Is there a reason I would,
I don't trust you, kid.
like, after all this, he finally catches his
Again,
breath and he
I'm
gives you a
literally,
quick
like,
little
almost
squint.
twice your age,
His
bro.
I look
smile's
like
still
a
kind of
woman.
there, but it's more questioning at this point. Is there a particular reason we'd be here if I wanted you dead?
Yeah, you want to see and make sure that the job is done.
Is there a reason I'd risk my daughter's life if I wanted you dead?
Is there a reason I should believe that she's your daughter?
Why don't you ask her yourself?
You've been sketchy all this time.
Why don't you ask her yourself?
She's a hired hand.
What's to say
So
she's
Fisty
not-
has her hand raised.
Fisty has a question.
Let's see what is it.
Well, you are a bad person.
God bless her.
I'm sorry you feel
Damn.
that way. Come on, guys, let's go. Him and the masked dudes kind of hobble upwards, and they kind of assemble like near where there's like an opening of people in the crowd, and they kind of start to saunter off. Well, they do. Gloria stays around for a second. Anything else you'd like to say?
I'd like to say something to my group that Gloria's just spent the past few hours training me, giving me new equipment, teaching me new spells, and if he had any ill will against us, there's really no reason for him to have done that.
Other than to get you on his side.
I mean, also to potentially give me an advantage over him or against him? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
I don't know, guys. I trust Glorious. I've done lots of perception checks.
She's like, I've been inciting
That's true.
all
You
over.
have done a lot.
I carry around these dice, and they tell me.
Smile on Glorious's face is there, but it's very, very kind of melancholic at this point. Like I'm really trying here, you guys.
I'm so sad.
Yeah, maybe he said whenever he almost killed us earlier today.
Yeah, but you weren't the only one with a chair stuck in your door. So what makes you think he's after you specifically?
Did anyone else come? Did any of the survivors or anybody come up to give any more information?
Aside from maybe like one person that just repeated what you already knew, like yeah, these chairs have been stuffed here, and I don't know, I'm kind of behind on my taxes. Do you think this would have been a loan shark or something like that? There's one guy that said that, but other than that,
I'm gonna say, I swear to God, if you don't pay your taxes, and that is what almost killed all these people, worse than the fire department is gonna come to you. You to think about your life choices, dude.
you recognize this as the man who is running the hotel counter starts screaming in red. Oh no!
What a problem. I wanna do a huddle with Hustle and Fisty. You trust him now. So I'm gonna bring them over for an aside, and I'm gonna look to Fisty and say, "This is Melody. I'm in a disguise."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa!
It's really cool. It's really cool. I'm gonna say at this point, I feel like I can't drop it. I'm in too deep.
For God's sake.
And
I hate everybody here.
And I'm gonna say, we may not trust him.
I trust him.
You trust him even
Let's do that in a
though.
circle.
So wait, so like, Glorious? You trust Glorious?
Yeah, he's a bad person, but he doesn't lie.
Okay, even though he did lie. He may, whether or not he's lying now is sort of kind of up in the air.
Hater.
But I think we can maybe see what he has to say. Not trust him. I'm not saying we trust him. I'm definitely not saying we trust him. But we could potentially get things from him, like what he did for Maud, even though we don't trust him. And then maybe slowly he can gain our trust, or we can gain more insight into him
Yeah.
from the inside. You know, like what I'm doing right now.
Should I be playing the music at this point? Or?
Pick it up.
Well,
No,
here.
this is
Let's do this real fast, and I like reach down, and I'm guessing that like there are rocks on the ground.
There's still a little bit of rubble, just like broken glass and
I'm
whatnot.
just gonna find like two smallish things and touch them and turn them into sending stones, and hand one to Melody.
What does this do?
It's
Is this a
basically like
level 1 ability?
walkie-talkie. What?
Is this from your level 1
Oh,
ability
that's
and whatnot?
so cool.
No, it's from.
Because you haven't
It's-
technically learned those yet.
I haven't. You said we leveled up.
Who's the one teaching you your stuff?
You wouldn't know how to art
Technically, you
this.
have the
One of his
EXP.
people might.
Okay. Well then, never mind.
No, I mean, I'll go ahead and let you, because I'll go ahead and let you do
You
it.
hand-
There's more stuff to
You hand
learn.
Melody a rock, and
Go
she
ahead
just
and do
goes,
it.
"What is this?"
Go ahead and do it.
I don't like thinking.
Canonically,
So-
this is kind of where I'm trying to go, but
Gotcha.
So this way we can keep in contact if we get separated or anything.
Okay.
Since you and I are kind of the only ones that see
That are
Glorious for who
reasonable.
who he actually is.
Okay. I'm gonna put that in my inventory. Alright.
I want a cat to snuggle with.
This cat likes us more than our own damn cat likes us.
Yeah.
She likes you because you smell like a cat.
My
And so she
cat
has to
hates
dominate
me.
you. now.
Yeah, she's like,
Okay.
And then I don't want Fissy to feel left out, so I hand
Her just a regular
the
rock.
same
it's a
thing.
cookie.
It's a rock that smells like
There you go.
cookies.
You can have one too.
Oh, thank you.
Fisty looks at it. Does it just look like a rock?
Yeah.
Okay, Fisty just sort of like it acts like she's putting it in her bag.
Does the whole like
So
But,
drop?
does that just let you cast the sending spell, or what is it?
No, it's just a walkie-talkie, so we
Okay.
can talk to each other.
But definitely just drops it on the ground.
And I definitely do that. I'm like, whatever.
I'm gonna grab just a plain ass rock off the ground and give it to Maud and be like, yeah, Yeah, bitch.
It's like, does
We
this
got
mean,
cool shit too.
does this mean we're best friends?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
These bitches don't like us.
All right.
I like you.
Thank you, Fisty. I like you too.
So we have two camps. We have the camp that likes Glorious and will cooperate him, and the camp that doesn't like Glorious and
I
will
think we
cooperate.
just decided we're gonna cooperate.
That's what I'm saying is that both groups
Do
will
we
cooperate,
like-
but there's a like group and a dislike
This
group.
is a you have to earn our trust. Trust is earned
Yeah.
by more than
This is the
grand
streets group.
grand acts. Yeah, we
So-
don't.
what more is trust? Whatever.
Fisty's
Fine.
super trusts Glorious.
I'm
She
quit.
just thinks he's bad.
I like Fisty's stance. Like, I don't disagree with what Glorious did, you guys, but like sometimes the ends justify the means.
Is Glorious?
Thank you.
Is Glorious like well known in the town? Would I have known who that was?
There are people in this crowd that know who Glorious is right now.
So like, would I have known who that was?
Given
What do you
that
mean?
Since
She is
I'm
from the
from
city.
the town.
You don't spend a lot of time
I mean, I left when I
downtown
was
is the
young.
thing. You were you're very much a part of uptown, and so
Okay.
unless you've like one of the people who live downtown, these are the people
Okay.
that know him.
Okay.
So you probably would have heard of Glorious Bar and Battle, but you probably wouldn't have seen him before.
Gotcha. Okay.
'Cause it's a pretty popular bar, but
Gotcha. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. So now what?
so you would know that the establishment existed
Mhm.
when you found it. You'd be like, oh hey, when you got there.
Okay,
first time.
so I'll go up to Glorious and I will I'm going to reach out and I'm gonna offer him my hand and I'm gonna say I'm still deciding, but this is a hand in the right direction.
His
It's
smile.
what the bigger man would do.
His smile blooms into a big grin. You ready to fuck these guys up?
That's a little extreme, and I'm
Yeah.
not really sure what that means, but I need to find how long has it been since I cast the spell?
It's been like 30 minutes.
Okay.
Like, fire. Like, it's been longer now that the fire's been over.
Yeah, so I'm gonna as we're
Everything's been
still
going really
holding hands,
fast.
and you say let's fuck these guys up, I'm gonna say I need to find some sort of change.
I got a bar.
Hey, Baron.
And I'll walk up to him and I'll like hand him a cigarette. I'll be like, we're good for now.
It's more than I was expecting.
He grabs a cigarette, gives like his big, like, cheesy grin to it. He does this, like goes, spits on the end of it, and it catches fire.
Nice. Cool guy.
Yeah, that'll kill you, you know.
This is menthol?
It's whatever you want. It's Camel Crush, baby.
It's not what I wanted to waste my first drag on.
You squeeze that shit, it turns into menthol. You don't squeeze it, you got yourself tobacco.
A tobacco.
Did you catch what he just said?
Right. He never smoked a cigarette.
That one makes Hostile a little bit more okay with it.
Because he just smoked out of peer pressure?
Because he just took his first drag to show trust.
He keeps going, so he ain't no bitch.
Smoking that
Yeah,
whole thing.
Let's leave now.
Man.
Right?
This crushes.
And I'm gonna turn back to the crowd and I'm gonna say, stop, drop, and roll, kids. Stop, drop, and roll.
He goes over.
All the kids just start rolling on the ground.
Loris goes over to the girl that was in the draft mask and
Smokey,
basically
the
scoops
bear.
her up off the ground and puts her like basically onto his shoulders. His big burly shoulders. So she's kind of like slumped over his head at this point. We're going back over to the east. Feel free to join me. If not, I can try to talk some people into finding you a place to stay if you'd like. I don't know how comfortable you guys are going to be alone, though. So it's entirely up to you, though. I understand your decision at the
What time
end
is
of
it
the day.
right now?
It'd probably be around like 3 or 4 a.m.
So the library's not open yet.
No,
I'm
it would
gonna-
be afternoon when it opens, based on the sign you found that first.
Well,
time.
yeah, because you can't even. It's not even open to like.
It's not open to the patrons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's all Hostel's really been thinking about.
It's like what?
Getting back there.
I'm gonna message.
Hostle's like, I gotta find that last Twilight book.
I'm gonna message Hostel and I'm gonna say, I still think there's a really large chance that Glory has burnt down our motel in order to make us stay in the bar with him. So I definitely think we should be cautious. But I also want some free gear.
Yeah, and did you
So.
hear how you warned us against like staying somewhere other than his bar too?
Yeah. You
Like-
don't want to be alone. Yeah,
that ain't me.
that's sketchy. Cool.
But
So, and that's just all in our head. So
Yeah.
I'm just like pointing at him. I'm just doing it, but it's like finger guns. It looks like finger guns.
With pointing to
And
these
it's
cute
like-
little things? Okay. Were you
And he was
guys
like, maybe she's bi.
traveling with the group back, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you waltz your way. It's about half a mile across town, so it's just like a somber walk through. Like a lot of the residents cleared out. A lot of them have had to see what the commotion was up north.
I go
So-
and like dip into like an alleyway and come back out as myself.
gotta keep all the weight.
You do that. You do that.
Thank you.
Okay.
You do that.
Thank you, Spencer.
Gotta let the weight settle on the bottom.
As you enter close to the bar, because these guys are leading the way, you hear a big booming, "You gotta be shitting me!" As he
Oh no.
gains a little bit of speed and runs up to his establishment with a big blasted window open through the front of his door.
Is it on fire?
It's not on fire, but
Yet.
if you look inside, you'll see like the bar tables where everyone was just been completely smashed, and like all the liquor has been taken.
Oh, so it was like looted.
And he's like,
Damn it, I'm over here.
he's going, "Beef, go check the kitchen, see if the prisoner's still there." The guy basically swings the door open and rushes in. The really big koala mask guy runs into the kitchen, as well as the rest of the group that go in as well. You're free to follow in.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Yeah, it's just a big trashed scene in here. Like all the bar tables, there's no
Can I
liquor
do it?
left on the table, left in the behind the bars and whatnot.
Can I do an investigation check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. I can't use my dice tray right now. There's a cat. There's a cat currently in it.
In it?
She's harmless.
She's whining though.
She's just
She's
dumb.
so mad.
She's so cute. I love her.
Oh shit! There's like, "You're next."
I got a 19.
A 19. Investigating the area here, there was definitely looting going on, but aside from like the liquor and stuff, not a lot of valuables were taken, like stuff hanging off the walls, ornaments, stuff from the tables. If you went into the kitchen, none of the utensils and stuff were messed with. It's almost like just people were searching for stuff.
Can we see Glorious's, like, where she slept? He slept.
Glorious, that's his office. It's currently locked. You would have to ask him to let him in.
Or could I break
But
in?
if something your investigation would also tell you is that the door is still locked, which means whoever was in here didn't manage to get in.
I have thieves' tools. Can I get in?
Do a stealth check real quick, unless you don't want to be stealthy.
I'll be stealthy.
Okay.
So all they took was booze, as far as we know?
That's what's immediately visible, aside from like the pushed over tables and like things strewn about everywhere.
So those
11.
are my kind of people.
Huh?
I got him
11?
11.
Loris would know if someone's trying to get into his thing. It's like, "Hey, buddy, you want me to open that for you?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just give me a couple more seconds and I
He lets you unlock it. Okay, yeah.
And I guess I'll do an investigation check in there too to see if like anything.
It's
was
just
wrong.
a really messy office space, but it looks like it was that way on purpose. Not so much somebody went in there and did that.
Crumpled
It's-
business cards as far as the eye can see.
Messy desk, and there's like a closed-off elevator to a dumbwaiter, to like a mini elevator behind that. It looks like it only leads up.
Okay.
Other than that, it doesn't look like anything is in here particularly weird. There's still just a bunch of hoarded like shit that Glorious is keeping in here, and like pillows like taped to his desk chair, like that's where he sleeps.
Oh.
Cool.
Can I do an Arcana check on the glass to see if it was broken via magic?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah.
I like the way you say P.
Oh, shit.
Is that what you say?
Via. Okay, that's an 18.
It absolutely was.
Ooh.
Like, maybe by like a shatter
something
spell.
magical would have had to do it, which means if it was magic,
It was probably somebody's illusion.
Oh shit.
I will tell that to hostile via message.
I'm gonna
Just-
share with the whole group.
I'm gonna see what he thinks.
No! You hear from the kitchen as
Yeah, I'm
Glorious is
gonna
back
say-
in there now.
Somebody broke that with magic, so it's probably the Legion.
Is it the bacon ribs?
Yum.
I would probably also then message it.
No, the hostage is gone.
I'm not messaging it.
Oh. Great.
Yeah, the koala man is just sitting there, just leaning over the cutting table where there's like faint, like trickles of blood from the limbs. But other than that, there's the
Why-
restraints are just cut loose.
Why did no one stay with him?
What do you mean? I'm pretty sure
Did
there
you leave
were
a guard?
bigger light. Well, Dave was. Oh my God, where's Dave?
Dave.
Glorious pulls out his cell phone to try to get a hold of Dave.
You could maybe
Was-
try
was
to trap
Dave-
him 'cause he's a human.
Was Dave somebody that we met before?
Yes.
It'd probably also be pretty easy
Who's-
to track
who's
him.
specific?
Dave was serving hostile
Like-
drinks.
Oh.
Dave.
That's who that was.
Dave.
Dave.
Oh, Steve.
So if you track him, try to track him, you would have advantage with the deception.
Okay. Let's do it.
Do what?
I have favored enemies, so I can track people. So I want to try to track the hostage. He's
Oh.
human.
He said she would make a survival check and she'd have advantage.
Oh, yeah, go ahead and do a survival check. This guy was human. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
You get advantage. Roll
So-
2.
What do I?
Um,
okay.
yeah.
That would be 16.
16?
Plus 2.
Yeah.
Yes.
You sense kind of like trickles of blood, leading to like let's say this is the kitchen right here, and this was like the cutting table that he was strapped onto.
Yeah.
They're like a line of basic, like the scent of your tracking basically leads straight into the wall. It's just a
Can I-
blank wall.
Do an
Oh.
Arcana check on the wall? Like, is that like? Could I check to see if someone used magic? to
You
get
can check.
through it.
You can
Can
try.
I also do that?
Yeah.
It's like one of the skills I'm actually good at.
10.
I'm not good at Arcana, but I'll do it too.
Oh no.
Oh, was I rolling yours? I'm sorry. It looks like mine.
I know
got
now
a
it's
nat
damage.
I'd like to
No.
do a perception check
She's
to
once
see if there's a
had
hidden door.
enough time
Yeah.
to break.
That's a net 20.
Oh my
Holy
God.
shit. No, there's not.
I got a nat 1 and you got a nat 20.
But there is a nice row of spices like right above where this wall was, just filled with just like everything a natural chef would want. You got cumin, paprika,
I would like to
you
steal
got
the garlic
roasted red
salt.
pepper.
I take the cardamom.
You're taking a shit?
I just want the garlic salt because it's delicious.
Okay.
I'm out of cardamom.
You take it. You do that. You have to
You
grab
do
it.
that.
I
The,
just pocket
the people in the kitchen are not concerned with you guys at
No,
the
I'm
moment. And Glorious is also like asking some of his others. He's asking one of the other people in the masks with him right now. Everyone's taken off their masks at this point. He's asking one of them to like do some checks on the walls around.
So my tracking of this person ends at the
And
wall.
at the wall.
What's on the other side of the wall?
Okay, I don't know if
Is
you
it just
remember the
faces
setup
an
for
alleyway?
Glorious's bar and battle before, but basically this was like the kitchen area right here. This is where the wall was, and so it'd basically be right outside, out to an alleyway or something.
Okay. I want to go outside to the alleyway and check out the other side.
Yeah, I'd like to go out to the alley as well.
Mm-hmm.
50 goes too.
Okay, everyone's leaving out to go check.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you all go out.
When my natural 1 get me on that Arcana check?
Oh, the natural.
So smart.
As you bring your hand hand up to go touch the wall to check for the arcana. You bend your finger like this. It's like, oh, shit. Damn it.
I'm like, Costa, quit fucking around. We got stuff to do.
Like, just really ruins your concentration. Like, god damn it. Why did I do that?
He jams his,
making an arcana check.
he jams his finger on the wall. That was a kid.
Okay, yeah, you guys head out to the alleyway? Okay, yeah. So you would stream around the alleyway. And this is the alleyway where that was next to the bar where y'all, just for reference note, where you guys tracked the blood and whatnot the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, but you go outside to the relative position where that would lead outwards, because it's really just like a brick wall. There's no like little middle area for people to walk through, electricians and shit. Do another Arcana check.
Okay. 18.
12. Okay.
Yes.
Melody, you're able to successfully like resonate your sojourn with the wall here.
Yeah, I like do my tuning fork.
There is nothing on this side.
Okay. Is the hole that we climbed through on the other side, like the first time we came
everyone's
through
sleeping.
here?
If this is where you left from, the hole is like way up here, like all the way at the end of the alleyway.
So it's probably unlikely that he. I was just gonna maybe go through. I was thinking maybe like.
It's a pretty long alleyway.
If
So
we wanted to check out that hole again and go back in there to see if there's something new written on the wall, but that seems kind of unlikely now that it's so far away. But there's no blood on this side of the wall.
I think we have a pretty good idea of where we can find this person and the person who took him.
Pull out the ripped up shipping labels. Follow the clues.
about to say, all this Glorious is also following you out here. I don't think I've seen things ramp up to this level during a Soul Fest until I knew about this whole organization, which, as far as I'm concerned, is just a recent kerfuffle. If everything with, what was it, the murder the other day, with the Hot John incident, your case with the man in the alley, and
Kerfuffle, I think, is like a
the
special
issues with
type
the
of
men
caramel
holding
corn
out
crusty.
all these,
It's very delicious.
which we have confirmed information that this guy's a, what do you say, like an ambassador for this organization. I'd say that's a better check than anything, if this is where these guys are coming from.
It's 9:30 p.m.
What is that alarm normally for?
I have like a multivitamin I take it for.
Okay, gotcha.
And I have to remember it.
Gotta take your Flintstones vitamins.
Yeah.
But like I would honestly, I feel like that's not a bad bet. But honestly, if what that guy said checks out, this place is a haven for rogue soldiers. Everyone we're dealing with now probably been training for quite a while. Do you guys really think it's the safest bet, or?
I think it's the only bet.
Is there a chance, Glorious, that that either you or some of your guys could train my friends here kind of the same way that you trained me?
That'd be if they're willing. Okay, my offer still stands.
Let's do
I'm
it.
in.
You guys want to get some rest first, or do you just want to stay up? I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't expecting this level of activity tonight. I'm pretty beat. But then again, I don't know entirely much about your level of expertise. I'm sure my men would be able to help you out better. They've already had their naps for the night.
I mean, I slept pretty soundly, surprisingly, because Indy was really chatty in her sleep, but
I could take a long rest and get a spell
it wasn't
slot
really
back.
intelligible.
I'm about to say, yeah, this is an invitation for a long rest. You'd be able to wake up around like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
Sorry, you miss your workout hours.
Oh no, Fisty's not going to go back to sleep.
Fucking dark.
Oh God.
Fisty's had her long
Yeah,
rest.
you miss those hours,
Ugh.
and you'd be able to train in the morning.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Is
I
that
mean,
from
we
the
already had a
satyrs?
long
Do they
rest,
only need to
basically.
sleep like for an hour?
As you waltz
People
back
long
to
rest
the
then?
front of the bar, one of the it was the individual that had the bulldog mask on before, is no longer wearing it. He's already mended the glass that was up against the windows there. And it's getting things patched up on that end.
Did you manage to get any alcohol back?
No,
We're gonna have to wait for tomorrow's shipment. This is bullshit. Can't believe this. Dave's gonna be pissed off when he finds about this.
Who?
Dave.
I don't know. Dave was supposed to be watching the prisoner.
Where is he?
Glorious, did you ever end up getting a hold of him? Glorious looks over. He's like, no, man, he didn't answer his phone.
Ooh.
Dave's the guy.
Freaking Dave.
Dave.
Well, I think Dave's a big traitor man.
And like,
Or is he a small trader man?
Well,
I don't know his size.
I think
or he's possibly was here when the attack happened and something happened to him.
Nah, he dead.
Glorious Squints is like, these men, I consider my staff here like my family. It does kind of hurt me to accuse them like that. But I understand where you're coming from. I'm going to keep trying to get a hold of them tonight. I'll let you know if I hear anything.
Okay.
Did Dave help you cut the guy's arms and legs off?
No, that was all me.
Hmm.
If it makes you feel any better, there wasn't much left of them when I got to them anyway.
That does make me feel a little better.
In fact, there was the stuff that was there was already getting infected.
Oh, so were you being nice by cutting them off?
Who
What do you
knows?
mean infected?
I'm saying there was enough shrapnel and debris stuffed in those arms that they were already starting to get pussy.
sounds like it's been,
Stuffed in the arms?
sounds
Yeah,
like it's been
like
a while since
debris
this guy had his
and
tetanus shot.
Fire and brick and whatnot from the explosion.
So did you
Oh, I see what he's
amplify his arms and legs?
I reduced them, if that's what you.
She
Glorious
means
is
to amputate.
visibly confused.
She's bad at.
I'm.
She's bad at.
Where's
fancy
where's
words.
the mom? Melody.
Yeah.
Love it. What did she say?
I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna insight on Fisty to see if I can know what she's trying to mean. That's a 4. I have no. What she said, man.
Yeah.
Well, if I can just throw out whatever to clarify from that situation, the man probably wasn't going to be alive much longer if I didn't give him that kind of medical attention.
So, you didn't take off his limbs to hurt him. You took off his limbs to help him.
Why would I want to hurt him?
I got an 18 insight on Fisty. So I'm
Aside from
guessing
what he
I
did
know.
to you.
Huh.
Glorious. I'm sorry for calling you a bad person. I misunderstood.
Oh, cutie.
You know, people aren't necessarily bad by what they do. He starts to cry a little bit. It's just.
Pat you on the shoulder.
Let's get inside before I get emotional.
Okay. Wait, I thought we were.
Yeah, we were no, we were out in the alleyway.
That's right.
Where are we?
Okay, yeah. So the bulldog man's patching everything up. The cat girl, the giraffe is resting in the corner, and freaking the koala man are fixing the tables and whatnot inside.
Yeah.
Alright, so we take a long rest.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I go put my tables back together. I was laying on, and I say it was the weirdest thing. I was sleeping on these tables, and they just collapsed. I don't know what happened.
It's just we fell through. Those tables are definitely like butchered.
These tables are defective, and I'm gonna try
You
again.
gotta go pull out some new sheets.
I curl up behind the bar. Just like,
Okay,
use my back.
you're behind the bar.
So Fisty doesn't go back to sleep. She waits for the bar for the gym to open, then goes to the gym.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Fisty actually.
Before you guys leave, were you guys wanting to stop by for some notes from my boys later?
Oh
on
yeah,
tonight,
no,
or-
I'll actually I won't go to the I won't go to the gym. I'm gonna do the musical gym.
Oh, did you guys not need to sleep?
Whoa. What do you mean?
Well, Glorious, you said you needed to sleep before you taught us things, right?
Good 5 hours and I'm ready to kick some butt.
Well, I'll be in the gym for 5 hours then.
Okay, so this is before the long rest, right?
Yeah. So
yeah,
oh,
in
okay, you
lieu
just
of
go-
a long
like,
rest.
Yeah.
Fisty woke up from the fire.
Yeah. Okay, so you're just going straight to the gym and gonna wait outside the door.
Yeah, because
Yeah, she's just gonna stand outside the door until the gym opens. and she's gonna exercise until it's time to go learn.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, you can do that if you've gotten your rests. Whereas everyone else basically waits until around 10 a.m., 10 to 11 a.m.
I'm gonna stay up late writing songs.
You do stay up late?
Yeah, I don't.
God, y'all are.
I got a long rest. We weren't up all night training,
You got some
Grandpa
sleep, too,
Maud.
and
I didn't get any damage.
Said sleep's important.
Oh, actually,
Sorry, I have to use a spell
My dad
slot.
is over 60.
I did have to use
like
a spell
my real
slot.
life
I will also
dad.
go back to. No, but I can just take a short rest to get my spell slot.
How was your poop?
So cold in
I
there.
know, isn't it miserable? It's like a little dungeon.
Okay, so I will take.
You're just a bathroom.
I'm gonna just
Have to
sit
look at
and like
yourself while you
scribble
poop.
some songs and get
Well,
my spell
I mean,
slot
she
back,
doesn't
and then
have
I'm
to
gonna
do
keep
that.
working on my
Well,
music.
neither do we.
Okay.
Unless they want to help me, like train me.
As you're sitting there and working on your music, a very large yet slightly quiet man bumbles up next to you. He's got basically the arms of an orangutan, it seems like. He kind of looks like, you know, that one Big Summer
Orange and
Blowout
hairy.
guy from Frozen, if he were balding
Summer
and from the
Blowout.
South. And like
Oh,
from Red
great.
Dead Redemption. He just looks
God.
like a hillbilly. But he gives you a big toothy grin and like offers to see your guitar. Like
I'm gonna say.
You do.
I'm gonna say you
Big
break
Summer
this and it's the
Blowout.
last thing you ever do. It means a lot to
he
me.
puts out a big pouty lip, almost like you hurt his feelings.
Don't pout, man. It's not becoming of a dude your age. I'm just saying. Just look at me, okay? I'm just saying.
Hey, fella.
Don't
You
fuck
looking
up my
for a Big
stuff.
Summer Blowout?
I'm gonna let you touch it.
Okay,
I'm just
right
saying
here.
nothing else
Thank you.
means this much to
Wanna
me.
blow out?
So if you break it, I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Hope it's his trench
I'll hand
coat.
it to him.
The man kind of sits down over his big belly, just places the
Sail
guitar here,
eagles.
and he
Where
starts
Watches would be.
strumming like it's
Not
like
even
he actually knows how to play.
This is price tags.
You
Selling
listen
the
to
sale
him.
price tags.
You listen to him improv and strum away for
Each
a
one
good
costs
amount of
the
time. You
amount
almost
on the
lose
label.
track as the songs very much stifle past memories and really give you more of a rest than what sleep could have given you. After he finishes, he turns and gives you a big teethy grin,
Let's get some
and he
samples.
puts he gives his big sausages over and goes, beef,
I'm sorry,
Never
beef?
seen
beef.
Alaska that
Beef?
interested in interacting with people before.
Like with a TH or with an F?
Real weird.
Beef.
Okay.
Smiles.
My cat really likes Emmy too.
Shake your hand. He holds out a big he has like this big almost looks like what a server would use to like write down recipes, like really thick and like very well handled, just has a ton of crap scribbled into it, like it's been entirely filled out and is used done over. He hands it to you and it's just filled to the brim with song lyrics and stuff
Aw.
with all these different bardic tips and tricks that he's learned forever, but this has way more information in it than he could have gotten talking from him, it seems. And he grins to himself and continues plucking away the guitar as he hands it to you.
Okay.
And you learn more than you could have expected from this little buck right here, and he doesn't seem to want it back.
Okay.
Good old beef.
So you
Thanks,
get
beef.
this is where you're getting your second level stuff.
Cool.
Okay.
Are you
I like
staying just completely sleeping for the night behind the bar, Mr. Hostel? What about you, Indy?
I would like to sleep on top of the bar.
Just okay, yeah. So you guys will probably
Just
do stuff in the morning.
so that when the next shipment of alcohol arrives, it'll just be right
I'm
there.
ready.
Time goes by. It's around 10 o'clock. The gym won't be open right now, so you can go in there and start working out. It will open a couple hours ago, so if it's around 10 or 11, you've been in there for a couple hours now, just schmetting away.
Yeah, 50 would have been working out from the moment they unlocked the doors.
Okay.
So yeah, I assume I wake up I'll wake up around this time as well, assuming that's like enough for a long rest.
Yeah.
Glorious is awake too, I presume.
He'd be in his office right now.
Oh, okay. I'd like to go visit Glorious real quick.
Yeah. You knock. You want to knock on his door?
Yeah. Oh no. Oh God.
He opens
opens the door, and there's a cigarette sticking out of his mouth.
Oh no! What did you do?
I'm still sleeping.
And he's surprised to see you there and not one of his bar patrons. He spits it out. Oh hey, what's going on?
Did I
Good
catch
morning.
You, did I catch you sleeping, buddy? You can go back to bed. If you
Oh
want.
no, it's alarms of me. That's the biggest war I've been a part of. Sleep.
All right. Hey, you mentioned a place where I could go and get this this mod patched up.
Oh yeah.
Can I would that place be open right now and I can like go check it out while my friends are training? Or
Yeah, that would open up right about now.
Okay.
Let me mark it on your map.
yeah.
Okay, and so he gives you a location that's kind of a couple quarter clicks south of
Oh God.
of the
Couple
town
quarter
squares, which
clicks.
is basically straight south is where you would want to go, like from
also known as a half.
All right,
from the
cool.
square. And so he's like, you can't really miss it. The building decor almost doesn't match what you would see at any of the other very rustic looking buildings there. You'd be able to tell it. It's and basically mod repair and altercations will be up on the top.
Cool. Okay.
Or mat repair, sorry.
Yeah. Mads. It would be Matt. What does Mads stand for again? It's
Bar and battle.
What?
Mod repair and altercations.
Was it? Maybe. I just made it up off the top of my head. Okay, so yeah, so he
Alright.
gives you that information.
Sick. All right.
Okay.
I at that point I'll just head on my way to make my way just right there, basically.
You open up the bar door to have an individual who had basically seemed like he was leaning against the door. You open it up, just collapses inwards, like from the freaking the door, like almost into you as he falls down.
I give him a little kick and say, "Good, bro."
Ah! Oh, no to harm, excusing.
Oh my God. What? Okay. This is.
Your glorious go, get that guy out of here! Shoo! And the frazzled man like seems to scurry back and rush off like into the street.
Glorious. Who was that?
Oh, that bum's been hanging out here for God knows how long. He's here every morning. Just ignore him. Like he never has any money. It's not important.
Okay. Does he like ever want anything, or does he just sleep on the door?
He just wants to talk. I'm thinking I can't understand a damn word he says.
Okay. All right.
He doesn't even. He comes, sits at the table, and talks to all the staff, talks to all the guests. Nobody wants him there. He smells like puke and pee. I'm sorry. I've been dealing with this guy for a little bit now.
Jesus.
It's all right. Like, I mean, I'd be a little on edge too, I guess.
Scurried off to like hide, but other than that, yeah.
Yeah, I'll worry about him later, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just take off to the south then. Make my way to the Mad repair shop.
Excellent. You guys are also woken by this commotion as well, from behind the bar and on top of the bar. So would.
God damn.
Jesus
Every
Christ.
time.
I'm not allowed to sleep anymore, honestly.
Yeah. So,
Jesus.
I just really want to know Glorious's reaction to just all of a sudden hearing screaming.
he's like, hold on, got another fire, I guess. Just rush to see if you're having a heart attack. He's like, you good?
What? Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Oh no, nothing much. I was just hey, so I thought I tasted something weird on that cigarette you gave me yesterday. You don't have another one, do you?
Oh God.
Yeah, here you go.
Oh, he's addicted.
Hey, no, it's weird. I've never seen a brand like these before. And he puts it in his pocket and walks off. I wouldn't know. I don't.
Hassel definitely makes it, rolls and makes his own cigarettes.
He's very guilty as he walks
Except
away.
for-
He packs and rolls his own Camel Crush.
Okay.
I specifically put fiberglass in there.
You unroll the Camel Crush, take out the little crush bead, and put it in the
Um,
cigarette that you roll yourself.
Two
two staff mates descend from the staircase to start making the tables for business and whatnot. These would be the one with the bulldog mask and the giraffe mask from last night and from the fight for the previous session. You would recognize one of these as one of the people behind the booth at the very top floor when you were fighting on your first day. Who gave you the punch cards and whatnot. You would notice, not so much you because you were downstairs. So that would have been the guy with the bulldog. Who was the one mending the glass yesterday. He's like, "Are you Indy?"
That's me.
Oh, okay. I think I was supposed to help. You're the gnome, right?
No.
Damn it.
I'm the no.
You Indy. Okay.
No.
I look like
I'm hostile.
goddamn
Hostile the no.
Look of anger just arises over. It's like he turns to the girl. It's like, "You told me that the gnome was Indy,"
Stupid idiot.
and she's just laughing to herself. Like she just fucked with him.
Hell
She
yeah.
like takes a swing at her and she like backs away like really fast. Like,
As he turns back, I do the whole like.
Oh. I hate this guy. I love him.
I like the cut of your jib. Here. Licks his finger.
Get a room.
Just like
Wow, there's some sexual tension.
wasn't meant to be sexy. I don't know why I did that.
That's way less cool than what I did.
He looks confused once again. Anyway, you're the one that changes shit, right? Well, yeah, you with the magic, right? You know.
Yeah. Artificing?
Oh yeah, Gloria's told me I need to help you a little bit.
Do you know how to artifice?
I dabble. Okay. Thank you very much.
Well, just considering you don't know the name for it.
Well, I've learned to print on these papers without a printer. I think that's a bit of artificing, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, okay, that's about
Okay, yeah,
a
look,
level 1
saves us
artifice.
millions of dollars a year on printing. Okay.
Yeah, look at you, big old Mr. Level 1 artificer.
He hands you he pulls out of his pocket a piece of ground meat that like you get from a patty and hands it to you.
Why is that in your pocket?
Just put it up to your ear. Put it up to your ear. It sounds like a seashell. Like you hear the ocean. You poke it and your finger goes into it like it's ground meat though.
I
So-
poke it and I make
It goes squishy.
I want
I poke
whatever
it-
this guy's got.
I hate it
poke
when I
it
can
and I
hear
make
the
it sound
tide
like
of my
a cookie
pocket
and
meat.
toss it back to him.
Oh, we're about to do a change off.
What are you smoking? And do you have extra?
The girl from the dragon mask, or from the giraffe mask, stops you is like, "Hey, no smoking. I want to see how far you can shoot." And throws her this weird, rubbery green bow. It seems like a training bow, but it's got like this crazy designs running up it, and it's abnormally flexible. It's like, "Follow me out back. We're gonna shoot some cans."
Okay.
These guys introduced themselves to you at this time. The man with the very easily confused man is Colonel. That's his name.
Curdle?
Yes, Colonel. The girl is Nylon. That's her name.
Nylon. Hot.
Curdle, like what thing? What, like alcohol?
Like a
You put
popcorn
in milk?
kernel.
Kernel.
Kernel. I heard curdle. I was like, ew.
No.
Gross.
Okay, so
Freaking milk.
now that you've all been acquainted with the staff, the only person left is Caddy waiting at the bar.
So,
First,
like-
she can't seem to find you though.
Around the time that Fisty thinks that people are going to be waking up, she's going to come back from the gym.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
gonna say if anybody asks, like I would say that I would tell them that Fisty went to work out.
Okay. Yeah, you make your way.
Maybe I should.
So it's around 10 o'clock. You finish up your workout now.
So locker room, fully clothed, shower, back to Gloria's barn battle.
Yeah, you make your way back. It's a pretty easy trek here. You probably do a quick perception check.
Ooh, that's a 7.
Okay, you go inside.
So excited.
I have a +4 to perception.
Wow.
Oh my god.
It's weird that
Okay.
Fisty's so perceptive.
I have a question.
She's got a really
What's
high
up?
wisdom, but really low intelligence.
So
Okay.
with
So
settings,
she's
That makes
perceptive
sense.
and insightful, but not
it doesn't
smart.
say how many I can make.
She's street smart, basically.
Didn't say like the magic would disappear once you made more, or like imbued
So-
something else.
With
After a long rest, right?
With the artificer infusions, I got to pick 4, and then I can make 2. But I would guess like 1 set of setting stones equals 1, right?
I would, yeah.
So like 1 pair.
Because that's the magic item in total. Is just the 2.
Okay, so I could make like 5 of them and give them to everyone.
In theory, yeah.
What?
You couldn't. You said no.
Okay, I would have to use extra infusions to do that.
Probably. Yeah. Okay. So you make your way back.
Yeah, just dripping wet.
You see Caddy frantically like pacing around in her section of the bar, like, I can't believe this. I was supposed to do all this stuff for Gloria, and now they're doing here, and I don't know what to do. Oh my God, where's all the booze?
Damn.
Excuse me, are you okay?
Oh, you're here, thank God. She frantically like sprints across and grabs your hand, and brings you, like, starts rushing you up the stairs.
Yeah, Fisty goes.
I was like, she brings you upstairs. She's like, okay, you're not supposed to tell anybody this, but I'm technically not supposed to be. Gloria's like hiding me, like, from people. Okay, I used to do a lot of shady stuff. Okay,
You're telling the wrong person.
and now I'm gonna tell you, because I guess this nice skills are gonna come in handy now. Did you take any of that in?
Do you do black magic?
Well, first off, what were you wanting to learn? Maybe I'm confused.
Fisty is confused by the shady stuff.
Do you want to learn how to disappear?
Yeah.
Let's do it. She basically spends what seems like a much longer time than it normally would for someone to, like, demonstrate to you her ability to like sync up the auras that she's able to resonate from her magic and, like, blend it into the area around her, which would make, in a normal situation, a person that stands, like, basically out in the open, like, majorly less noticeable. Like, imbuing and helping you learn the techniques that a normal individual wouldn't be able to use to, like, use the environment around you to adapt and be less noticeable, and, like, give you your basic stealth attack abilities and whatnot.
Okay.
She also shows you some tips and tricks on your to give you some double proficiency on some areas that she notices during training that you prefer.
Insight and sneakiness.
Yeah. So
Stealth
those
and
also
insight.
double.
Yeah.
Okay. Sweet.
So, regarding taking the level in Rogue, like, based on everything, I cannot believe that Fisty is smart enough to understand Thieves' Cant. So, I was thinking of locking that behind, like, if Fisty ever gets Intelligence 8, like, it will immediately unlock for her because she's supposed to get it when she multi-classes into Rogue.
If you wanna debuff yourself,
Like,
I'm not gonna stop you from debuffing yourself. That's your own thing.
I have played Rogues. I have never once used Thieves' Cant.
Let's
Like,
say
it's hardly a
it
debuff.
seems very niche.
Yeah, like, it's basically a role play thing, like, as far as an actual class feature goes, and it just doesn't seem to make sense for Fisty to ever use it. So
I like the idea though that she's, like, trying to teach Fisty how to do it, and you're just like, why don't you just say it?
Fisty's too straightforward to use Thieves' Cant. Okay.
This means
She's right, and so I was like, spent the majority of time on that. I was like, I give up.
It's like, this means danger. Why don't you just say danger then? What?
Alright, so, Mr. Mod,
Yes.
Was reading a thing.
you make your way,
I'm making my way downtown.
For, which is
yeah, you make yourself to the mad,
coming up with
the
idea
Mad
of
Modification
Thieves' Cant,
Center.
like, they basically
you just
talk
want to go
about,
straight in?
it was Cockney.
Yeah, I have no reason.
So
no reason not to. I'll just go in the front door.
Okay, sweet.
random words meaning other things, like pork pies meaning lies, and
That's funny.
Like I said, you go right in.
This fucking dude in the back. I love this. This is great. He's like, yeah.
There's a man over here. Ah! Why is Mellow so hot? Ooh!
yes.
I mean, this is
I love the music.
So you,
Is this the
Yeah, turn the music up.
Dumb
This is
things
the
are happening.
Dongo's Cavern.
this
I've heard
is
it.
Goron City.
Hell yeah.
Or not yet. Goron City, not Dongo's.
So he's like, oh, welcome.
Hey, buddy.
Oh, no tourists. No tourists.
Well, okay, well, maybe, would you take money?
Did you say pudding?
I mean, we could probably work something out.
No, I don't smoke.
Okay,
Please.
Jesus, this is gonna be difficult. I just go ahead and I take the damaged mad out of my little pouch and I hold it out and I say, is there anything you can do to get this into like proper working shape?
Than that, so I'm sure.
Oh, you're a customer. You're not an actual tourist.
Yeah.
Where's your LAD?
Something stupid.
Um,
Sounds like that.
Gosh, I don't even know the best way to demonstrate this. I guess I'll hold out my arm to him and I say, do you want to take a look?
Oh, absolutely. He starts like putting his like shaky, wrinkly hands all over. Oh my goodness, this is Mark IV.
Yeah, sure. I think you know more about this than I do, honestly.
I don't think I've ever worked with a Mark IV. They don't even sell these yet. Where did you get this?
This was Legion issued.
Legion? Well, even then, I thought they were still distributing the Mark IIIs.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. I'd be honored to work on this. Oh, Splat, you you want me to just fix something, right?
Yeah. I don't really need you to do anything with my mat itself. I just need you to do something with the
Oh,
cartridge.
god damn it. Okay. Where's the piece? Oh, there's quite a dust accumulation in this. It appears to have been soaked in ginger ale. What did you do to this, you sick fuck?
My friend Glorious gave this to me.
Oh, Glorious, that bastard. Okay, well, I know exactly what's wrong with this then. This was cooked in an oven. Alright. Okay, now, do you want this fixed or do you want it polished? I can also do an improvement on this. What modification is this? I didn't even ask.
So this is a healing modification.
Oh, there's Cell One. Oh, you must be one of them enfangled nurses. I might be inclined to help you here, but this has really been baked awfully hard. I might have to see some money up front for this one.
Yeah, if you're gonna take any money from me, then I would prefer that you make this into better shape than it was originally.
Oh, but you don't understand. I've been doing this for decades, son. My father and my father's father have been sitting in that very bench over here for as long as I can remember. My grandfather was there when the MAD was invented. He was the chairman of watching it being invented. He wasn't actually involved, but where was I? Oh God, am I at work? Okay, 300 up front and you got a deal.
Okay. Mike, what would I roll for if I wanted to barter with him? Would that be like persuasion?
First off, roll insight as well.
Oh, okay, sure. To see if he's lowballing me, basically.
Yeah.
All right, here you go. 1 second. Let me pull up my dice cloud. God, I can't handle this guy. It's gonna be an 18 for insight.
Okay, he can't hide the stupid looking grin on his face
Yeah.
as he's doing this, and you can also You'd also be able to notice just from like the sets of like different modifications that are on display that most of them are for sale for $50.
Yeah,
just like brand new ones.
I say, okay, why wouldn't I just buy a new one off of your shelf for $50?
Well, you don't understand. I'm giving this the full treatment. Okay, this will be better than what's on the shelf.
Better than brand new?
Way better.
You senile bitch!
You don't.
Oh, I wish I could have heard that.
$250.
Just keep negging him. Negging him into submission.
Okay, like literally, my dude, I could buy 5 of these for the price that you could repair this one for me.
Listen here, you rapscallion.
That's me,
You tiny, minuscule human. You stem cell in the testicle of life. You walk into my shop and you don't want to spend $400 on one of my improvements. $200.
Where'd the 400 come from? That was never even
400. You got a deal.
No.
You're 400.
No.
I'm just saying, I'm the one holding it right now. Do you want it back or not?
Yeah. I've got some weapon mods for this thing. You do though. You probably understand that, right?
Oh, I like.
I don't care that you're holding
oh,
it.
you're-
I can get it
You're
back.
threatening me.
Yeah, that's
okay,
the idea.
Okay. 175. Take it or leave it. I will not budge, but I will also throw in another attachment free of charge with that purchase.
Okay, what are you talking? What kind of attachment?
He
here?
pulls out an attachment that seems like it's almost an add-on to another cartridge. Like it would be something you plugged into a currently existing cartridge.
Okay.
You have a tool set already, right?
Yeah.
You're one of those new fangled children that I've been hearing about. How would you like a flamethrower attached to your fingertips?
It's pretty lit.
Burn down villages! Pillage the villages! It could be yours for just a neat 175.
That's okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
I was about to say, I got one more for you, and you can't refuse this one.
Okay.
1 year warranty. $10 extra.
No.
Ask if it's a limited warranty. You don't want no limited.
Yeah, this is what exactly? Okay, so this 1 year warranty. What does that cover?
Well, our friendship, of course.
What-
We
what
are
are you
guaranteed.
talking-
We are guaranteed best friends for 1 year exactly. And everyone, who knows? I might be generous. I might give you a call, ask you about your day. Okay. Okay. No. It's also covers.
Like
It also
speechless at this
covers
point.
scrapes and damages and malfunctions in the equipment. If you want to be rude to an old man.
Does that okay? So does that cover both the mod that you're repairing and the one that you're throwing in?
Yes. 1 year free. Depending on the damage, of course. I do have a list of liabilities changes
Okay.
I would like to talk to you about. But any damage happens to these, along with the tool set, you come straight to me.
If we can get the price down to 100. you've got it.
Police! Police! I'm being mugged!
That's
Police!
not.
Nobody comes.
That's, yeah, I look around and it's like,
wish
what are
I
you-
could've
People
shown
from the
you.
outside are like, fuck you, Bingo. They keep walking.
yeah.
His name is Bingo.
Bingo. So bingo is good ammo? Is that what you're telling me?
Oh, that's a new one.
Is it?
Where's the rest of us? Could I hear that?
Oh, this is really far away.
It's 2 quarter clicks south.
This is a long ways
You
away.
don't know where I
You
am.
didn't hear this.
Yeah.
Aren't you with
Alright.
Glorious Part of Battle?
You don't know.
150.
150.
That's why I'm
You're
asking.
mugging me here.
Basically,
What is your asking price?
my asking price is 100.
Oh! Oh! Oh God! My angina! Oh!
Did you just say vagina?
My angina!
Is that like your anxiety vagina?
No.
Is that what?
Do you guys actually not know what angina is?
What's angina?
It's
It's
a
like
cute
chest
chest pain.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm not
I
making
didn't
that
know
up.
that. Oh, I thought that was just something.
I didn't know you were
made up.
joking or not. Okay.
Is this angina?
No.
Okay.
that's edamame,
Right.
isn't
No,
it? I
it's
can't see.
cardamom.
Okay, $100, but you can kiss the warranty goodbye.
I really hope
How
I just
about
have a
for
shirt of-
$125 we keep the warranty?
I don't ever want to see you again, but deal.
Okay. All right. Now
Doesn't
I
the
get
warranty
and
cover friendship?
125 is our deal. I do have to hold you to the part of the warranty where we're going to be best friends.
That's fair, but you're not allowed to come back for an hour. I don't want to see you until then.
That's fine. Can I have your phone number?
Just come back in an hour. That's how long it'll take to fix.
Oh, okay. All right.
I
That's
ain't
fair.
giving you my personal information, you terrorist.
No, I know where you live. I assume you live
Go
here.
back to scamming me over the phone.
All right. I'll be back in an hour, buddy.
Okay, and so he takes the credit card and he swipes it and gives it back to you.
Okay, and I pull
Oh,
out.
Ringo never forgets a face!
I pull out my phone real quick just to make sure that he did actually only charge me for what we agreed on.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
He
$125.
charged you $500.
What? You're good.
All right, Bingo. I'll be back in a little while, buddy.
I don't know what 1 hour exactly. Before then, the deal's off. No warranty.
Fine. Okay.
Okay, he goes back into his workshop and starts screaming for some reason.
Screaming as he's hammering.
Oh, what? Who spilled this? That's
Go
all
back
you hear.
in. Go back in. See what happens.
You want to test me? You're gonna lose your warranty, bitch.
And that's the thing is I don't know if I trust this guy to actually agree to any part of this.
Okay, well he's off and he's working on it.
Yeah,
So-
I'll let him work.
Okay. Back to the bar. I'm assuming the majority of you are still here. Are you still hanging out with Beef? Or?
Yeah, we're writing music together.
Awesome. Okay. Glorious is like, well, I want to open up about an hour. Still have to set up some stuff from upstairs and whatnot. You guys have a possible game plan you want to pursue about this here, this shipping label business? I have some ideas myself, but I want to hear what you guys think.
Am I here? Like, are we all?
Yeah,
there?
the four of you are. Maud's still out.
I'm making my way
And
back
who is this?
uptown.
This is Glorious talking. Did you want to do some? Sorry, before we did you want to exchange some words with Colonel during your training as well?
My main.
Because it's mostly just like literally like a contest between like changing like the
Changing
ability
this
of
piece of
things, like
beef.
back and forth, and as you do things that impress him, he gives you information on like on further abilities, and that it's kind of like a contest, and that you gotta earn it from him.
Did I win?
Oh yeah, you kicked his ass. This guy has spread out his expertise across the board, so he knows stuff maybe to about level 3 in Artificer, but that's about it. But
Okay.
you've specialized at least.
Okay. Would I be able to have found like a staff type thing or like a broken chair or table that I can use like the leg?
You
as
could
a
ask
staff?
him for one.
Hey, give me a staff.
Ooh, you want a staff?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
What,
He-
what does that
He
mean?
pulls out a sleeve that he takes from a napkin and he like swishes it over and makes it a sleeve. Pulls out this really tacky long black cane with a white tip on the end, like a wizard's wand, but it's massive. It's like the size of you, like an actual walking cane.
Thank you.
Don't open it up.
I open it up immediately.
Doesn't open.
I try harder.
Roll a strength check.
13.
Yeah, you bust it open. Peanut brittle shits everywhere.
God damn it.
I told you I was opening it.
Delicious.
Okay.
The inside of that changes what pops out every day. So
Ooh.
have fun.
Alright. I pop a peanut brittle in my mouth and then I touch it and turn it into my enhanced arcane focus. It gives me a +1 to spell attacks and
Just happens
lets
to
me
also
ignore half cover.
also shit out random assortments of items every day.
Does he just roll that?
Is it like the Wabba
The joke is that it only switches between
You're at my mercy.
peanut brittle and spring snakes.
Occasionally mouse traps.
Mouse traps.
Loaded mouse traps. Ready to
God.
snap.
Just periodically I open it and like point it at enemies like, ah, damn it, peanut brittle again.
But then the enemy
That'd
has
be
a
quite
peanut
the
allergy,
gamble.
so it's actually very effective.
I'd use that as an action, so yeah, don't risk that. It's an alligator.
Just periodically, it's like poison dart.
Just roll on the magic.
Okay.
On the wild magic surge.
So yeah, you guys basically meet out in the alleyway back there and practice for what seems like a couple hours almost. Like, what were the specific abilities that the archer gets a level 2?
She got spells. And
Like after the first couple shots here.
oh, he's an archer.
Archer. Okay.
Right there.
Just +2 to attack rolls made with ranged weapons.
So it's mostly just like a boost to those powers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and so after that amount of time, you're able to not only hit targets that were previously you were incapable of, but now you leave bigger holes. Do you talk to Nylon at all out here, or is she just it's just basic nitty gritty down to the training?
Let's just get down to the training.
Okay. Yeah. No formalities are exchanged or during the whole training process. Afterwards, like, all right, we're gonna be opening up soon. I'll send you a text if I have any bits and info you need down the line. It's
Okay,
fine.
great. Thank you.
Oh yeah. Tell Colonel he's stupid when you're in there.
I got you, man.
Tell him Gloria said that.
Okay.
He'll buy it.
Okay. I got it.
So yeah, from what Gloria said earlier is like, do you guys have any particular routes you'd like to travel to get this? I have some ideas myself, but I want to hear what you guys think first.
So before that, there was something I was wanting to
Yeah,
ask the cat.
You still with Caddy?
lady.
Okay. Yeah. What do you got?
So as this is wrapping up, Fisty wants to say, you're really nice. Can I ask you more questions about this later?
Yeah, absolutely.
Can I have your phone number?
Yeah. Call me anytime. She like reaches for your phone.
Okay.
And she like she just made the first friend she's made in forever. Just like
Oh.
typing it feverishly in there. And before she gives it back, she gives like a little hug to
Is
the
he trying
phone,
to get in her pants for
and then gives it
sure.
back.
Fisty smiles and takes it.
Yeah. Call me anytime. I usually work during the day, but I'm here.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. And so Caddy goes back to like the booth stuff to like. So you probably just go back downstairs at this point.
Yeah.
Yep. That's when Gloria says that. I could say it again if need be, but
Please do.
oh, for God's sake. All right. So about the matter of taking care of this organization, as I brought up the other day, there's a very high chance that the reason why the bandits that attacked your friend and the person responsible for the slaughter the other night are all here as sort of a rite of passage to this organization. I mean, your friend here had to basically defeat me before they were given a ticket, right?
Well, I fell to the second floor,
Mm-hmm.
and then I headbutted some people, and then I got a ticket.
Okay, but you fell after beating me, right?
Yes?
So what you're saying is that you think it has to be the strongest. They wanted to give it to the strongest person.
I feel like one, they're not going to bring in normal folk. Like, they're seeking out soldiers. From what the man said yesterday, this is a haven for rogues, and the battles here are more or less like a permanent training solution for people that are being seeked out by Legion. You must have assumed that you qualified, I guess. So I guess the people that have been committing crimes might be under the same idea, because he is here as kind of like a ticket man. Wherever he is now, hopefully he's still not leading it out. But we have more than enough tickets to get all of you guys in if we were able to find a way to ship you out there. But I'll be honest with you here. I don't think the 5 of you should go by yourselves. I'd like to see if we can muster up another guy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Can it be Caddy?
My caddy? I don't think so. We have a lot of work to do, and this bar would, sorry, it doesn't seem very timely, burn down if she wasn't here.
Who did you have in mind?
Well, in a normal situation, if this weren't the middle of Soul Camp Festival, I would offer up one of my men. But honestly, the people here aren't very accustomed to fighting. In fact, most of their magic is set to practical purposes. Nowadays, mine's very much oriented to that as well. For the most part, I'd like to say if you know anybody that had a link to stronger magic or knew any sort of fighting abilities that would help you in that situation, that'd probably be the best.
I know somebody, but I'm not in the bar. I don't think so.
I know one other Legion person.
What do you have in mind?
I called her the other day. She said her name was Cincinnati.
Who'd you call? What number? Just your friend or?
Fisty tries going in and redialing the Legion hotline that she called the other day.
You hear a ring. All right, Legion Command. This is Brock.
Hi. What wasn't this Cincinnati's phone number?
Wait, no. This is a hotline. No, this is a call center. No, you're not. This is just a public number. You get a representative, ma'am.
Is Cincinnati there?
You hear him muffled. I don't know. This isn't a part of my group. No, she's not in right now.
Oh, okay. I'll call back later then.
Okay. Gloria says,
hangs up.
"Did you just call the Legion hotline?"
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's you definitely were talking to just somebody that was a part of Intel. They're not fighters. They're part of Intel.
Oh.
Okay. I'll tell you what right now. This is my biggest fear, is if the cases do end up running together and you find someone that's using the same level of magic the man used on you in the basement, or if you find someone like Hot John, who is an actual Argier, things are not going to end well for you over there. You're going to want to find, I'd appreciate if we could find somebody together that had a little bit of beef to them.
What about beef?
Someone with capable powers that would be able to get you at least through the door there and have you taken seriously in this organization.
Fisty didn't, but I did.
Around this time, you'd probably make your way back to the bar.
Yeah, and did I hear the last part of that conversation?
Yeah, but the context is weird.
I was like,
someone with a little bit of beef, you know.
What are you guys talking about?
Oh, Ma, you're back! Did you get that thing fixed?
It's a long story, but it's a work in progress.
Yikes. Oh yeah, isn't he great?
He's my favorite person.
He owes me a lot of money, so he's not happy. You didn't tell him that I sent you, did you?
I mentioned your name.
Ooh, he probably highballed the shit out of you.
I haggled him down a lot.
Bullshit.
I haggled him down.
That man would rather scream for the police than lower his price at his bar.
Oh, he did scream for the
store.
He did scream for the police.
Did they come?
No. He was in his shop. He literally just screamed into the street.
Well, I'm glad you were able to teach a wall to swim.
Teach a wall to swim? Alright.
Is that not how the phrase goes? Pardon me.
Anyway.
No, yeah. We know how to find this place if any of you were wanting to search and see if the person you're looking for is there. There's a very high chance, since people have been committing crimes here the last couple of days, as a way to sort of gain entry, it seems, just from what I've been able to gather from how Fisty got hers. The
problem is, if you do end up running into some top tier people over there, like let's say if Hot John was in town to get into this organization, and if you run into her over there, you're gonna get splattered across the walls. I was really hoping you guys would find a guide to go with you, like an individual that would at least be able to get you through the front door safely.
I turn my party and I say, maybe we should go to the strip club.
What?
Well,
Did
the
we get kicked out of
stripper,
there last time?
I gave the chili.
Did you say chili? There's been a ban on chili for 3 months.
Fist, you're a criminal.
Oh yeah, there's been an infection in the beans. You don't want to eat it.
Guys, you're scaring her.
Fisty,
Did she eat chili?
Fisty, it's been like Fisty. I know you ate some of it, but it's probably been 24 hours at this point. I think that if nothing's happened to you, I think you're probably fine.
Go ahead and roll my character.
But
We can go check on the stripper too, but I think there's somebody else we should look for.
why? Why are you going to go strippers? There ain't nobody. Are you going back to the cook again?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was a one night thing.
No, we actually had a talk with old Notamix, and it sounds like he knows a thing or two.
You talked to Naughty?
Yeah.
Ugh,
What was he like?
unfortunate.
Naughty's a little naughty.
What do you mean? You haven't seen the reality show, right? He's hilarious.
I don't own a television.
The man only uses the restroom like once a week. It's crazy.
What the fuck?
I know. I don't know how he does it.
It doesn't sound correct.
I didn't think it was real either, but sure enough, cameraman never saw him go into a restroom.
Fucking
So he's
Harry
shitting his
Potter
pants.
wizards. They shit into their robes and they just
Literally
wave it
shit
away.
his pants.
No, but anyway, what you managed to find him? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was totally by just pure chance, but yeah, we ran into him. Then we had a little conversation with him at his favorite place, the strip club.
Well, you think he would want to follow you to a fighting rink?
It's worth a shot.
Will Hot John be there?
That's the thing, is I'm wondering if there's maybe some kind of link between Hot John and this fighting rink, since all these things start happening in town at the same time that Hot John is rumored to have made a reappearance.
I'm saying that's not a bad idea if old Nautomix finds out that that Hot John is here for this establishment. He's most likely going to make his way there.
Okay.
That's not a bad idea. Good luck finding him, though.
I mean, I think I know where he'll be. If not, we can always go check the funnel cake.
Everyone else is here as well. Like, if you guys have
Funnel
something you want to say, feel free to speak up.
I love Naughty.
Kaylin.
Naughty's a character.
What do you
That
want to
is
say?
objectively
I'm
correct.
just
Yes.
trying to get you involved. Say that you're in the room with us too. Feel free to give suggestions.
Oh,
To be more specifically, Naughty is a non-player character.
Don't really like him that much, but it's really up to what everybody else wants.
Well, like
I
what?
really don't want to be stuck with him for like another 6 months. is the real truth.
We don't know if it's gonna take 6
Well,
months.
Notamix, as far as my records are concerned, if I was there when he got the promotion, he is an Arger. He'd at least be able to put up a fight if things got into trouble over there. So,
Oh, Indy's an Arger too. She has a bow and everything.
Damn it.
oh, oh,
Oh, Fisty.
oh, I can't, like Archer. I love that show. All right,
Again, that show's like 200 years old. But...
it's Shakespearean.
Yeah,
Classic.
might as well be.
It's
old
it's Citizen
English.
Kane of this era.
God.
Okay, no, anyways. If you have any way to find him, yeah, other than that, I do not feel entirely comfortable sending you off out there by yourselves, but at the end of the day, you're your own people.
Well, we'll let you know before we head out.
I'll also look for people on my end, too. I'm going to see if any of my connections can muster up some actual arm power for you.
I think we're good not using your connections.
That's fair. That's fair. My people don't shower often, so I can see why you'd have a sensitive nose.
What time is it at this point?
It's around noon now.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So my shit would be repaired by now.
Would your
connections potentially be less weirdly obsessed with Hot John?
My connections?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of my people are just intel. I don't even know if I actually have any arm power in town, so I'd have to check. But, anyone who has an obsession with Hot John's got a death wish. So, hopefully not.
So
So are you thinking we need a person to help us get in to the fighting ring?
Yeah, I want you to have an escort for sure, because if someone of class 2 level ran into you guys, you would be paint on the wall. They're no joke.
Right.
Cool.
And so if you had one of equal stature, you'd at least be able to buy yourself some time, is all I'm saying.
So you want us to feed Notivix to the bad guys, basically.
Listen, I know some people hate his music, but my god.
I'm just saying, is that what you're... is that what
No!
you're offering?
No, let Naughty sort out his
you have
feet.
to cook him?
No, you let Naughty sort out his vendetta business, and in the meantime, you guys see what all the hubbub is about and track down your guy. So I'm sure there are people in that organization that are even worse off than you are. Not saying that you're worse off. I'm just saying people come from all levels of backgrounds and different trainings, and not everybody there is going to be the final boss level guy, you know. But that's just my opinion. I'm gonna look more into these. If you guys would leave one of these shipping labels with me while you go search, I would like to see where people are taking off from.
Mod,
Yeah.
can I have one of the shipping labels back?
No.
I guess I do have them. How many do I even have?
There was a good dozen.
Oh, there's a lot. Okay.
Yeah, because you got them from the police
I
station.
was gonna say we need. I imagine that if
I had
we.
at least 3 that were that I acquired during the fight.
Yeah. Sure. You can have one, Fisty.
Okay, I immediately give it to
God
Glorious.
damn. No.
Thank you. He crumbles it up, puts it in his pocket.
Of course.
Fantastic.
Of course.
Alright.
Okay.
I still haven't been able to get a hold of Dave, so I'm gonna keep trying to call him.
Fucking Dave.
Dave is definitely dead.
Oh no!
No, I don't think Dave's dead. I think Dave is just in bed with the enemy.
I think Dave's just gone.
Oh, have you tried calling the hotline?
Why would I want to call the hotline?
Well,
I don't want to talk to those
They help-
neophytes.
they tried to help me. Maybe they could try to help you find Dave.
I'm sure one of my birds will speak up here soon.
You talk to birds?
Oh yeah, I'm a wizard. Magical wizard.
So
What a good dad.
Are we wanting to go and get Notivix?
Before we go get Notamix, I need to go back and pick up my my repaired doodad, and I think you guys should come with me.
Okay.
I think it'll be fun.
Okay.
Trust me.
Okay. You guys go back outside.
I'm gonna say goodbye to Beef.
Aww.
Right. Quick
Be
question.
like there's a very frantic
I'm
wave
gonna-
to you.
I'm gonna really slowly take my guitar back.
It's
from
basically
him.
like talking to Sloth from the Goonies. Like he's just a very big gentle giant.
Okay, I'm gonna slowly take
What?
the guitar back from him.
Okay.
How much attack does a staff usually do?
It is versatile 1d6, 1d8. So
So
What?
1d8 two-handed, 1d6 one-handed.
Love the Goonies.
Okay.
The Goonies.
So
The Goonies.
small characters have to wield versatile weapons two-handed,
So it'd
and
be a D8.
but they don't get the bonus in damage from it.
So it'd be a D6.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's bludgeoning damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yours.
But that would be for a full-sized quarterstaff, so I don't know about a rod, like cane-sized staff.
Right.
Okay.
So I guess if no one's doing anything, I'll text Katie or
Okay.
Caddy
Yeah, go ahead.
and just tell her about the conversation I had with Glorious.
Okay.
Okay.
She responds with like a lot of hearts.
I'm gonna go up to Fisty. So like as we're walking, I'm gonna go up to Fisty and I'm gonna say, "Who do you text?"
Caddy.
Roll perception as you leave the bar.
Me or her?
Anyone.
12.
12.
That's is that 14? Yeah.
I have a
So that'll be
passive of 14, but
That'll be a
specifically.
15 with my modifier.
15.
That's a 4.
As you spot, you see a dude crouching behind a trash can across the street from the bars, peeking out like a freaking mole. He's in the trash.
Is it Dave?
No, I think this is probably the guy that this is probably the homeless man who is trying to sneak his way into Glorious's bar this morning.
As he sees
point
you
him out.
notice him, he ducks back down. He's no longer visible.
I turn and I say, do we want to go talk to this fella?
Which fella?
There's a hobo in the trash can over there.
Fisty walks over to the trash can.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay, do you
I'll let Fisty take the lead on this.
Yeah,
do
Fisty
you
just
look
walks and
in?
looks into the trash can. Yeah.
He is fully like in the
Oh,
fetal
this is
position, like
definitely
not
gonna be
looking.
the Archie or Fisty.
Are you okay?
He looks up with these big dopey doe eyes. He does this. Go away.
you wanna
Fisty
come
walks
with
away
us?
from the trash can.
Okay.
Do you want to come with us?
What? Are you also in the trash can?
No, you walk up to it and I say, "You want to come with us?"
No to be intruding. No,
Yeah,
please.
yeah.
I'm gonna
come
give
with
him
us.
$1.
Ooh, dollar money.
Come with us.
This almost like he springs out of the trash can.
Christ.
This very, very tall ass lanky man busts out. He has what seems to be like dark the long pointy ears, very greasy, like tuffled hair. All of his clothes seems way too short for him. Like his midriff is definitely showing. His pants go up to here. It looks like he hasn't showered for days. But his darker complexion makes him look like he'd be like a dark elf.
So, Fisty's gonna look at Hostile and specifically look at his ears and try to identify whether they are pointy or not.
They are in fact pointy.
And she's gonna look back at the dark elf and say, "Are you a gnome?"
Oh, gnome like gnomelich, right? Gnomelich being like educate gnoming. Exactly.
He's a gnome.
Three beers from large individual man there.
Are you asking us to buy you beer?
Could possibly.
Fisty goes into GBB.
Something wrong with this.
As you leave, he just runs. He makes a break for it. Now that you're distracted, starts running off with his hands in the air in the opposite direction.
Been there.
Fisty still goes in.
Okay.
Like,
Fisty,
What are you doing back?
I need 3 beers.
For what?
The trash man. He's a gnome.
What are you talking? Are you talking about the homeless? Why is he still out there? Tell him to get lost.
Okay, can I have the beers?
No, we can't serve you if you're leaving.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
It's just business.
Fisty leaves.
Okay, so he's gone now.
Okay, well, let's go wherever you're going.
This guy's
Okay,
homeless guys
so
are
you guys
the
are going
legendary Pokemon.
You going to the?
Yeah, we're going back to the mad shop.
Okay. Yeah, it's basically just a walk back south to the mad shop.
Yeah.
You make your way
2
back.
quarter clicks.
2 quarter clicks south.
A couple more quarter clicks in that direction, and you're able to make your way back inside. Have you checked your clock? It might be important to like be on time.
Okay, so what time did I leave? It was like
You left it around
I thought
11, 11:15.
okay, yeah, because it was like around noon when we left, so it's probably like I'll check
Yeah.
my.
It's 12:14.
Oh my god.
So when you get to the door,
I stop and I turn around and I say, guys, it's really important, but we have to wait like maybe 2 more minutes before.
What are
we
you
come
talking about?
inside.
Let's just go in.
I have a warranty that is gonna break if I step in there right
You
now.
can stay out here.
That's
Wait,
true.
We
You
have
guys-
no warranty. I'm pushing in.
That's
the door.
true. I will stay outside. Y'all can go in. I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Okay, I'm pushing.
No festival goers! Please, I'm just a man!
I'm not here for the festival.
Oh,
I'm here for wares.
The toilet's in the back.
No wares.
Where's what?
Where's the things you're selling? Where's the things you're selling?
Oh, your customer in Christ! Money, money, money! Where's your prosthetics? This is a prosthetic shop, you hooligans!
I point my stuff at him and I open it up.
Did you restuff it? Cause
Yeah.
okay, the brittle shoots out everywhere. Oh goodness! Oh! Oh, this is fake! You're from the party shop up north, aren't you? You brat! I told you you're banned! What do you all want?
So all you have are prosthetics?
This is an MAD shop, yes. This is for prosthetics only. Because I sell prosthetics.
Is that legal?
Yes!
Can I buy a fake hand, like to trick people?
Well, now you'd want to go to the prank shop up north, you rascal!
I'm just trying to find something useful here
So-
for me.
Visty looks around and says, "Where are the bedrooms?"
God damn it. I know. If I were there, if I were in the building, I would correct you, but I'm
You talking about
not.
prostitutes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I knew immediately when you were going.
We're
for it.
here for mods stuff.
Who's Mod? Mod? It's pronounced MAD. M-A-D. Prosthetics. Prosthetics.
We're here for the man that you sold the warranty to.
He rushes to his big clock in the corner.
You break my warranty.
You're not him, are you?
No.
Yeah, I'm
If you break my warranty, I
this
swear
is
to
this
Christ.
is me. My name is Mod.
Okay.
Whenever he looks down, I'm doing disguise self.
He
to
looks,
be mine.
he looks, and he's like snaps his finger like he has no choice but to abide by his own rule when he looks at the clock. You made it just in time, Mod.
I see that my I see on my phone that the time is actually past.
Yeah,
so
it's made.
I'll go inside.
Oh, shadow clones! Oh God.
Yeah,
That's-
as I said, I'm just here to pick up my stuff.
Okay, it is going to be $125.
No.
Wait, no. I
I already
already.
paid.
Yeah.
I don't remember paying. I don't remember charging any.
I pull out a dagger.
Oh,
I already paid.
dear God, have it, please. Oh God. And here, that you get an attachment too, and a little piece of paper. Do not ruin this. It voids the
I just
warranty.
like reach. I'm just like, pull it up.
Have
Here
a,
you go.
now get outside and eat a funnel pie. And don't tell your mom you were here.
Are you? It was the way you just doing. You were just handing me my strip. Oh, because you're reaching up. I got you. So, thank you for impersonating me. I guess.
Okay, yeah, he's giving you what you want, so he's walked away for now. unless you wanna call
And
him again.
I look back at Bingo and I say,
Bingo.
I thought his name was Bingo.
It is.
I look back at Bingo and I say, remember,
Bingo.
we are best friends for 1 year. If you don't text me, I'm going to be very upset.
Okay,
Don't be
but
thirsty,
I
man.
warn you, I'm fire with my poetry.
If you could text me some poetry, I would love nothing more.
You've signed your death warrant.
Oh my God.
He creaks away.
Does he have a rusty leg?
If you would make a quick perception.
Yeah, I'd like to. There's a lot I want to perceive about this man.
With his mouth.
That's a nat 20.
His legs are oddly colored.
It's
So-
oddly colored.
He gets
Like-
a nat 20. and
Like in the
goes,
same
"Is
way
it
that
oddly
in the
colored?"
same way that you would notice like the differences between your arm and a normal arm, but these ones
Sure.
are definitely older models, so like
Okay.
they're not real.
Yeah.
They're
Okay.
not
so
real
this-
legs.
Okay. All right. So with that, I'll and I say, all right, you have my number. Send me poetry. Bye.
I love you. Okay, he's gone.
I love you too. I guess. Okay. See ya.
Oh
Oh.
my gosh, we're
Oh.
in church.
Oh, I
didn't mean to choose
slide. This is horrible. This is the worst news.
It's best girl,
Who are you talking about?
Lucy.
Oh crap! I exited the slide. Okay, I'm back.
Down to muck.
Okay.
That's not, I don't think that's.
All right.
What are you talking about?
Okay.
Is
So
the library open yet?
it would be open, but it's like on the complete other side of town. So you guys like want to split up and do different things, or?
No.
I'm fine with just going to the strip club.
It's up to you guys.
I'd like to see some boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. I just don't want to like get involved and miss my chance to go to the library. It's really
You can go to the library and we can go talk to Naughty if you want. We don't even know if Naughty's there, to be fair. That's just our first lead.
Yeah, I'll go to the library.
I'll go with you.
Okay. So
Indy, what do you want to do at the library?
See what he's up to.
Fair enough. All right. I thought you'd want to go to the place that would be readily supplying alcoholic beverages, but you know.
Hey, a woman is more than just alcohol.
Yeah.
I know, but
She
that's
loves
like Indy's
drinks.
thing.
Okay.
And you still have the stone, so we can still.
Okay, so you guys back in the, you guys going back to the plot?
I think that Melody and Fisty and myself are going back to the plot.
Okay,
Yep.
Indy and you guys are heading up north to the library then, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the plot real quick. Just because, it's the plot.
I get it.
Okay, so...
And I'll hold this stone up so we can both hear the conversation, so we know what's going on.
When we get there, I'd like to look for some armor.
Surprisingly,
What?
lack of armor here, weirdly. Almost like lack of anything clothing related is here. It's odd. It's bizarre, almost.
Yeah, Fisty, what made you think that you'd find some armor here?
Okay. You enter in a server, a scanty server walks up to you, offers you a table. You say anything to her? Or?
I say actually we're hoping to find a friend of ours who we spoke to here yesterday, Naughty. Is he around?
Are you talking about Are you talking about the fashionable dude upstairs that refuses to tip?
God, he's such an asshole. Yeah, that's
that is probably him. Yeah.
He's still here.
All right.
He's been back once again.
Okay. Yeah, we're with him, so we'll just go and join him.
Yeah.
we're not with him.
Well,
We're not with him. We don't.
I mean, we're gonna provide him a pretty good lead, I think, so we might as well be.
Okay, so you walk up these freaking
Sexy stairs.
Sexy stairs.
Sexy
up
stairs.
up to the balcony floor, and you walk up, and it's basically the same table that he was at last time. Is the man sitting? I'm trying to pull up the wrong shit. Either way, is a man sitting?
Fisty's gonna, real quick, before ascending the stairs, go and get $100 in singles.
Oh my god.
$100? Yeah, go back down to the ATM, I guess.
Yeah, just like, I'm gonna run to do that and then immediately join everyone else upstairs.
Okay. He's not noticing you. He has a foot up on the table. He is basically texting through his phone right now. He's definitely left between them. He's got a full new set of makeup on, almost completely different wardrobe right now. It's basically like if anyone's seen The Fifth Element, it kind of resembles the freaking dude from
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
the performer guy, big ass hair that sticks out like a dick, and so he's up here, just on his phone.
Yeah. I just sit down across from him at the table.
Oh dear!
Hey.
Oh gosh, what do I deserve the pleasure? It's my parade buddy.
Yeah. What if
It's just you that came up?
it's just
No,
me
I'm
sitting
there.
anyway.
Okay. Are you like, oh, ketchup packet! Oh, darling, take a seat next to me. I won't take no for an answer. You come sit down
I'm
right
gonna
next to me.
begrudgingly sit, but I'm sitting right on the edge of the seat. Like I look really tense.
Big, some long stiletto-ass nails placed right here on your thigh. Like, honey, I've been thinking about you since yesterday, and I want to apologize. You are more of a, I want to say a barbecue sauce.
welcome.
Fisty, what are you doing?
Oh, so Fisty is also there. Just like she went and got the singles immediately after
Yeah,
walking
yeah, yeah.
into the bar. So
Are you just standing?
she is up at the table with everyone else, and I guess she'll just walk up to Naughty and put $1 bill in his waistband.
Ooh.
God.
He sniffs it. Drops it. Thank you, doll.
What a bitch.
Why don't you come sit down to enjoy some cheddar bites?
Misty sits down.
Cheddar bites, darlings! He shouts into the ether. Not even a server's there. So what all you want? Normally I don't like talk to people like during my day rampage. I'll leave you 5 minutes if that would help. Do you have anything for me to sign?
What if I told you we might have a potential lead on one Hot John?
I thought I told your cute self to stop looking for Hot John.
We
Wait,
weren't
we're
looking
not
for her. We
looking.
just
We're
found
My
something.
ears deceived me then.
No, in chasing another lead, we think that we have found something that she might be connected to, and I think that we have an opportunity to mutually benefit one another here.
Oh, do tell. Well, you got some juicy bits for me?
Well, maybe not in that way, but sure. So here's the deal. So aside from the rumored reappearance of Hot John, there's also been arsons. There's a guy in town who tried to blow us up last night.
Oh my gosh.
And there's just been all kinds of different strange occurrences like that in town.
Oh, you mean you guys are full of trouble? Get away from me! I'm gonna get a scratch.
Well, here's the deal. My friend Fisty here took down Glorious at his bar, and as sort of a what we think might be a rite of passage, was given some paraphernalia by some shady figures.
So you think my Johnny girl's over here earning passage to what did you say this was?
Basically, earning passage to what might be some kind of like a tournament. And that tournament may or may not be connected to some higher ups in the Legion, and given your connections, we think that maybe you are a good person to ask to maybe tag along with us, especially considering quite a bit more than us and as far as the ways of like magic goes.
That's quite the proposal you got, but where's your proof that you're not just gonna, lead me down the alley and threaten me with your big man words?
So the plan right now, tentatively, is we got these shipping labels, and I take out the shipping labels and I just put them on the table. And I say, so we got these shipping labels, and yeah, you can take one, you can take a look at it.
Ooh, you got invited to the engine gauntlet.
Ooh, so you know.
Oh yeah. You didn't think I didn't know? I've been researching, I've been talking to the cuties here. Sadly, I didn't know where people were getting these though. Where did you get this? Did you say they were handing them out? Rite of passage, right?
I headbutted a guy.
Man, if I've been headbutting people, I should have been rolling in these things. Can I keep this?
Yeah, sure. You can keep that one. Here's our proposition. We would like for you to basically serve as an escort for us, because we are looking to track down the source of the troubles that have been happening in this town, and we think that it has to do with people from the Gauntlet who are here recruiting, because rumors of the Gauntlet didn't start to pop up until recently, and they coincided with this uptick in crime as well as this supposed reappearance of Hot John.
And all you guys here, all three of you are coming with me.
Yes, as well as our two other compatriots.
Yeah, we're here too.
You can speak through the freaking stone.
Yeah.
They're not gonna. Okay.
You know, if you just didn't hand me the most delicious meal on the menu, I might have said no on any other day. But I'll be honest with you here. It's been a couple days since I've seen some blood. You got yourself a deal, cutie.
All right.
He stands up and stretches. So what do you need me to
50
do?
minutes,
Just
slip another single into his waistband.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm putting that down. ATM money, yikes. Okay. So, what do I need to do? Just pretend to be a dad, or what? I guess I'm going in too.
No, Mod's our dad.
Yeah. For some reason, I'm dad apparently.
You guys still have my number from earlier?
Yeah, I believe so.
I'm gonna go home to my little tavern, change into my fighting pants, and I'll give you a call, okay?
That sounds good.
And we can figure out the news from there.
That sounds like a plan. We still don't know entirely how we're going to go about getting there. We have an idea, but we still have to work on things.
Also, you did say that you were friends with Ye Old Glorious, right?
Yeah. What about him?
Can you send me his number too? I have some choice words for the man of the town here.
What do you
Why?
want with Glorious?
Yeah, what's your issue with Glorious?
Oh. People are friends with that guy, friends with the whole town. I think I'd figure out miles more information than talking to you guys. If this was a lead or not, he'd be able to tell me. I don't want you to lead me astray.
He sent us.
Like, yeah, if you want his, I mean.
That's why I want proof.
Here
Give
you
me
go.
his number, and then I'll definitely. Oh, why is everything you touch wet? How are you wet? Christ! Gross! Okay. Hi, I would like to speak to Glorious. Oh, that's you. Oh yeah, do you know 5 cuties by the name? What's your names?
It's Mod, Fistine, Melody, and then we
Oh no,
also have.
he heard you in the background. He won't stop talking.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's naughty, hun. Yeah. Yeah, Bathe Me Baby. I know, it's cool. Like 10 years old now. I have other songs. Okay. Oh no, I heard you guys had some you had a little battle you wanted me to tussle in. Yeah, I'll be there soon. Gives the phone back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
Squishes it back into your pocket.
You got connections with Glorious, you're officially of use to me. I'm gonna change into my party pants, talk to him for a few, and then I suppose we can work from there.
I'm sure by this point I'm only like mildly damp.
Your phone was in your pocket though, so it's
Yeah.
probably like taking the brunt of the wet. The brunt of the wet. Okay.
All right. Sounds like a deal.
Okay. So he slaps. This time, a big old fat 2 honey onto the table, like a really big tip this time. Almost like signifying he's not coming back for a while. Oh, gotta remember how to use my legs. See you guys later. He's visibly intoxicated as he stumbles down the stairs. Okay. So you got him.
Yeah. All right.
Back to the library, people.
Yeah.
We'll dig this out and then finish up.
I'm just kind of here as moral support.
Okay, so
Just gonna pick up the dollar bills off the ground.
you pick them up.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 2 of you are heading up north and back the direction. It's the library is right across from where the
Might as
where
well
the fire was. So there's a lot of commotion in that area, but no one's really in the library right now.
I go in. I hand the stone to Andy.
Okay.
And I say, go do what you want. I'll be back in a bit. I walk away, making sure that she doesn't follow me.
Okay.
Oh.
You're back- It's the same old library lady from before,
Yeah.
looking skeptical at you at first, as though she didn't want you to come down here, like a festival goer, of course. Then notices you from yesterday. Oh, welcome.
Hey,
Back so soon.
Did you get a chance to talk to the other guy?
Oh no. I don't think Davey was in today.
You said he usually comes in, like, on these days?
Yeah, he's normally in early in the mornings. He comes straight from his night job.
Oh, so does he work at GMM or GBV?
Yeah,
Good morning.
Yeah.
he does actually. Do you know him already?
Yeah, we've met a couple times.
Oh, he normally calls before. He normally calls before showing up.
And you haven't heard anything from him?
Nothing. Was he at work yesterday? I'm worried sick about him.
Yeah, he was working last night. We saw him for a bit. But Glorious hasn't seen him since last night either, so.
Oh, goodness. Well, heaven forbid he has too big of a hangover to forget about little old me.
I don't think it's a hangover. I think he's either gone missing or he's doing something he shouldn't be.
Oh, nonsense. That boy is quiet, but he wouldn't hurt a fly.
How old is he? Do I know?
He's late 20s. He's younger for a
Okay.
bartender like that. It's so stoic, but
Okay.
he didn't look very old.
Does he have family around this area?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know a lot about him, actually.
Doesn't he work for you?
Yeah. But I don't ask him personal info.
Where does he live?
Couldn't tell you. I mean, he might be in the records, but didn't
Yeah.
you take the census information yesterday? You should have some already.
Oh, like they did.
Yeah, like the paperwork. So you, in theory, have like a list of the townsfolk. So
Okay. Alright, well, thanks anyways.
absolutely. And you were
I'll see if we can find him.
you're still looking for that doohickey symbol, right?
Yeah, do you still have that drawing with you?
Yes. I
Can I
stowed
see
it
it?
away. I stowed it away. She ruffles through some organized stuff on her desk and hands it to you.
Okay, I'll take that, fold it, put it in my pocket. And go back over to Andy. Alright, so evidently, the other guy who works here is Davey, who also is the same Davey who worked at GVP. So, do you still have the census information with you?
Are you talking to? Oh, Indy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I look at it real fast?
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find Davey.
Yeah. You end up finding he's not a soldier, so his last name is available under this book. You'd search through
Dave E.
It's just Dave. She called him Davey, but you search through and you end up finding something that matches it a couple addresses. So he does live downtown, and he would be somewhere a little bit south along the western edge of downtown that you'd be able to find him, like his address.
So I'm thinking we should go to his house and see if there's anything there that will tell us where he is at.
Sure. Okay.
Can I have my son back? I relay basically that we're going to Davey's house to them and say that maybe they should meet us there. We'll see if we can figure something out.
Alright. And from the conveyance of the two of you's info, with both you managing to pique Notamix's interest in pursuing the organization further, as well as Hostile pursuing information on the missing member of Glorious Bar and Battle from the previous night's scuffle, you all depart on your quests, with you guys having accomplished yours and theirs seeking further info out. It's just a matter of meeting up and waiting for Glorious on that end to see if he can find a good place to get those shipping labels into action. But from there, we will have to resume next time. No crazy cliffhanger this time.
That was a nice place to end it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Maybe a little bit.
have to show back up next week to find out.
Damn it.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for being patient once again. No. I know this gets late for us old people, but
Oh, it's fine.
I do appreciate it.
I have a good time.
Things will be picking up as of next session. There's really no more dicking around I can do when it comes to stalling.
11 o'clock is really like